Then I was the devil. Remember? No.
You were the devil?
Yeah.
Hi,
It's live. Who's in? Hi, Mindy. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Can you hear me?
I can. Hi.
It's been so long since I've seen you.
Hi. Did you get the promo?
My daughter said, yes, I did.
Awesome.
I actually saw it last night. It was just like,
Yeah, but
so
I did it as
happy
like a
it's
trailer before you joined in, so I thought that was a great thing to do. Yay! Oh, I'm so glad this is working because I thought it wasn't going to work. Oh.
So what have you been doing? How do you like the new place?
Oh, I love it. Yeah, really good.
Good.
Okay, I'm just going to tweet.
Oh. Did you find the thing?
I didn't find the wipe version.
Yeah, but I need the white thing.
I don't know where the wipe is.
Then why are you spraying it?
Oh, I can use my shirt.
Hi.
You're such a
Hi.
Hi, girl. Can you hear me okay? Because I have my headphones on.
Yeah, I hear you fine.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
I have too many tabs open right now, though, so I need to close like 8. I don't know which one is happening.
Maria, your hair looks amazing.
That's what?
That's M, and right there, down there at the bottom, that's Maria.
Oh, okay.
Emma, she is from England,
Hello.
and she is part of Team Gallavich. She is the one who helped come up with the name Gallavich.
Yay.
Really?
Yes, really, she likes you already. She wanted to get a cat and name it Gallavich.
Wanted to get a cat.
We did. We both wanted to get a cat, but then we discovered we are not pet people. So
Yeah.
Aww.
Unless they're
lazy pets. Lazy pets.
Oh,
we are
Bobby
good.
was the greatest pet ever.
Bobby was the greatest pet. And then, is Vicky going to be joining?
No.
Vicky is the other half of Team Gallavich.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't even heard from her today, so. Yeah, I messed up with my fandoms today. I have a Stephen Amell sweatshirt on and a Sherlock cup, but I don't have my swag yet, so.
What?
So I think it was the film. It's going down to 5 minutes now. It's almost done.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you.
We have viewers. Hello, viewers.
Can you see who they are?
The viewers
No,
are.
it doesn't tell me who they are. Okay, I have
Can they? Let's see.
right, Elise is saying I can watch but not participate. I don't know why.
I look horrible on webcam.
It's just the nature of the webcam.
No, because you look amazing.
Yeah, you do. You put
That's
makeup on and
because
all sorts.
I had the California sun coming in through my window. You know.
If you've done your hair and you have makeup and all sorts.
I
feel
do.
like
Well, yeah, I have to put a little bit of makeup. I can't look
I
that.
really should have done mine, but I did not have time.
This is like forever and ever on YouTube, so I'm like, yeah, I want to look at least halfway decent. And my hair is actually kind of dirty, but it's like I'm not going all out. Never mind, chat regardless.
Well, you look amazing.
Thank you very much.
Great there. No.
California is great.
It's fabulous.
It's fabulous. She knows there.
It's a little chilly, chillier than I would like it to be, but it's gonna warm up soon, so it's all
What's
good.
it saying people can't join?
It says you shared it privately.
Privately?
Yeah, when I looked at the invite, it says shared private. I mean, on the post. So maybe you have to change that.
It says here shared publicly.
When I'm on your page, it says shared privately.
Okay, how do I change that?
I don't know if you could click on it and maybe because it's just shared to like the people you follow, but anyone should be able to. I don't know.
No, wait. I put it so that it was public and. Oh, teething problems. Hold, please. Always happens.
I'm not because Elise is commenting on Twitter about my lipstick.
Nice. Right, let me see here. I have like 100 notifications on all sorts of things. Right, let me see.
I need to put on my sweater.
Broadcast for free. Right, usually when you do a Hangout on air, they should be public no matter what.
Right. Maybe just that post was shared privately, not the actual Hangout. Maybe it's fine.
Invite more people. Does she have? Yeah, she's there. Elise, I invited her. She should have one on her Google Plus wall. Logged in and all. Right, where was your invite, Maria?
I went to your page.
Okay. Okay, so she needs to go to the page.
Oh, Claire's on.
Yay! How did she get in? Hi, Claire!
Hi, Claire. Hi.
So.
Hello.
Hello.
Right, I am joining and running. I will be back as soon as.
Okay, run. Yeah, so. Sorry.
Well, that's okay. They don't know who you are either, so don't feel bad.
So if I do so, you should be able to join our oh god, I can't type fast. You phone.
What? I made sure to, when I did the thing for the link and everything, I made sure to send the one that you had put in there, so.
Yeah, for the people who are our followers, I followed everyone back on Google Plus and invited them, and then everyone else who isn't following us can just watch like as it's being broadcast through the page.
Google.
Yeah, we've only done this once, so it's like I'm gonna send
It
Elise
was a year ago.
I'm gonna send Elise another individual one, so she should definitely get it. Click. Right. Invite. Invitation sent. You should definitely get that. I wonder if Danny's managed to get in.
You may see a dog pop in and out every once in a while, so don't be alarmed.
Which doggy?
Probably Mickey. Mickey's
Yay!
the one yeah, he's gonna represent the Gallavich, the Mickey side of the Gallavich team.
Oh shit. Hey ladies, I saw your email sent to me about the Hangout. Is it 6 p.m. for me here? No! Oh honey, where's Danny? Is she, I want to say Connecticut. Yeah, where's, what time zone is
It's
Connecticut?
Eastern Standard Time.
Okay, so she's now. It's now. I'll just tell her now.
Yeah,
Why
now.
am I trying to work out times?
1 o'clock.
Now, it's now. Okay, hun. Now, hun. Send. Send. Okay, right. So, what are people getting in? I don't understand.
Yeah, I just did that.
Okay,
Okay.
more.
Okay. Ooh, that tickles my foot.
If you're watching this on YouTube, just fast forward it a little bit. We'll get started.
Yeah, just skip to like. What's happening?
I think this happened the first time too, so. no big
Yeah,
deal.
we definitely did. I've got a test one here that's like. Here, copy Shahir. Oh, Shahir's on. Okay, let me add her. How do I add people?
Hi, Elise.
Is she on? Yay!
Hi.
Good, good. All right. Did she add me? Oh. This is so hard. Right, we will start talking soon about interesting stuff. Promise.
What is that?
Sorry.
What is that?
Sorry.
Sound like it's possessed. Like we got a demon on here.
Kind of. Like yeah. Sorry. I'm going quiet. Phone, so I can't go quiet.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking to me when I was.
No, I'm not talking to you. If I was talking to you, I'd say I was talking to you. Oh, when?
Okay. How do I get to my followers? I don't understand. Oh, here we are. Right, okay. I'm getting there, I'm getting there. Slowly.
Early?
Yeah.
Hmm?
It's Sunday.
Ah. It is Sunday. Oh, it feels like I don't know what day. I don't have everybody. Google Plus notifications suck.
I know. It's like unless you refresh the page, it doesn't come out.
Yeah, and then once you've looked at it once, it disappears, and then you can never find them again, so you don't know what you were looking at or who the person was. Previously read. Oh, there we go. Shit, right, how do I find her? I need to add her. Okay, there she is.
I'm just glad it's
Is that
not me hosting this because it would have been over before it started.
I need to find this person. Actually, here. That is a cool name. Oh, there's like 25,000 of them. Okay, forget that.
I'll try to beat this storm system, so I'm heading out.
Alright, drive safe or ride safe or what is it for a motorcycle? Drive,
Bye,
ride.
take care.
Be safe.
Bye.
Oh, they just... No, I don't want to mute the post. Oh, man. I give up. Right, we're going to have to start talking about stuff. Where was it?
All right. So I guess we can just say something. So, hello everyone. Thank you for joining.
Hello.
While Ia is trying to work that out, we'll just go ahead. So, sorry it was kind of rushed, but we were kind of on the fence of whether or not we were going to do this, and only because of the way, you know, with time and the holidays. But we're here, and yeah, I mean, it's open up to you guys. Whatever you guys want to talk about. You want to talk about? Oh, try not to give too many spoilers away, and this is a selfish reason because I haven't read like 95% of the spoilers. So
I've read
yeah.
one, and that is
So
it.
kind of like skirt around without like giving away too much detail. Also for the people that are watching and may not want to be spoiled
Absolutely.
by anything. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Like if you're gonna spoil something, if you want to spoil something, just say, wait, I'm gonna spoil this, and I will literally take off my headphones so I don't hear you.
Everybody can just like fast forward or lock their ears.
Exactly. Like, why not spoiler? So yeah. So, and part of that, I wanted to do something different this year because a lot of people, since we're limited and we can't all join, but for those watching and not on camera, if you send a screenshot and you can either tweet it to Noel Fisher fans or send me an email at contact@NoelFisherFans, and like a screenshot of just so to prove that you're on the actual, you're watching us ramble on about Shameless, you can win season 4. Oh. So I got these just on, was it Wednesday or Tuesday? I don't remember, but yeah, I got them just in time for our call. So yeah, we're gonna do that. And I also have another prize, but this one I can't. I'm still kind of on the fence. I'll figure it out eventually. But this is season 3. But what's nice about this is that I don't know if you can see it, but signed by Noel. And I know. So this is like a special one that I wanted to make sure you guys get a chance to get it, but we'll talk about that later.
About that one.
Yeah, we'll think about that. That's what's going on. You'll see Ian and I like texting each other like, okay now. So yeah, so that's basically it from my end. So I don't know if anyone else wants to talk about anything.
Okay, so shall we? What do you want to talk about first? You want to talk about? Should we talk about season 4 first, seeing as that's really what this is kind of where we were going to start recapping, or is there another demon?
Apparently the demon has joined the Google chat.
The demon or someone is boiling a kettle. I'm sure. Okay. Oh, okay. Claudia is also trying to join.
Oh yeah, Claudia.
The
Has anyone been watching? Well, those in the States, watching the marathon?
yeah.
I have on and off, but I
Yeah,
haven't really
me too.
paid attention.
Me too. Actually, my husband, who hasn't really watched like a whole season at once, like he'll catch episodes off and on. He's been like really into it. And last night he was like, "Man, you know, it was done." And I was like, "Well, I have season 4 on DVD." He's like, "Put it on, put it on." So I think he stayed up till like after midnight watching season 4. But he's gonna continue his marathon. Yeah, finally.
Good. When I was talking to you, you were on season 3.
Yeah, because that was live. They're giving every season. They started doing one season a day. So yesterday it was on season 3 on Showtime. So that's why. So he'll be ready for next week.
I'm just going to tweet out about what you were saying about watching the thing. If you are watching, keep talking. It's fine.
Ooh, Coco, come.
Okay, so are we doing the talking about season 5, or are we just going over some stuff from season 4, like what we like both? Okay, thank you. Oh, that's for Maria, not for.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if we recap season 4 a little bit, because it's been a while, right? So if we haven't been marathoning it, and then then we can talk about like our predictions for season 5. Maybe.
Sounds good.
Because then hopefully more people will be in, and we can talk about it a little bit more then.
What was your guys' favorite storyline in season 4?
I say I'm biased, but I have to say Ian and Mickey, I really wasn't
No.
that interested. Yeah, but normally I'm well, all right, okay. Yeah, but normally I'm interested in everything. Shut up, leave me alone. Okay, I'm leaving.
Besides Mickey, yeah, let's see. What another one besides?
Okay, besides them, then definitely Sammy. Sammy?
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah.
I like her. I like her too.
But
I thought Fiona's was like pretty intense.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, I like her overall character arc, so I'm always interested in her if you like. But I kind of was tuning in for Ian and Mickey, that's what I mean. So, generally speaking, I was like, the other storylines are kind of like, not meh, but theirs was kind of like hooking me in, you know? So, and I was very interested in Fiona. I'm always interested in Fiona.
But I think just it was kind of less of, it was more about her and versus like her taking care of the family. But this time it was like more about her, like her going through her whole process of just losing it, which usually see her kind of more like reining it in and trying to be the one that's like controlling everything and not going crazy. But this time she was like, whatever, I'm just gonna go crazy.
I was actually kind of surprised that stuff didn't happen sooner, because I didn't have half that at that age, and I still felt like I was gonna go insane. So I do like I have to agree. I did like Sammy. I liked how they did the whole the dynamics of what it's like when you don't know who your one of your parents are, and then you find them as an adult, and how childhood fantasies can cloud your judgment and stuff as now, and I kind of like that. I know there was a lot of fans who didn't, but I like that, because that's something that people actually deal with every day, where they get to know their parent later on in life and stuff, and so they kind of have to let go of that childish stuff, and we're kind of seeing Sammy. I'm thinking that she was still holding on to all that, that little girl, my daddy's the greatest type thing.
Yeah, and to go through all the initial, there's this connection between us, and it's really strong, and then think it was attraction. No, it was just so weird, and to have Frank just play on it for so long. was just like so uncomfortable to watch, which was lovely because we had so much of that in the early seasons, all that really horrible, uncomfortable stuff that you didn't want to watch, but you couldn't tear your eyes away. And it really brought it back. You're just like, is he actually doing this? For God's sake. Because Frank's like one of my least favourite characters. And I do not watch the English Shameless at all. I never have. But from what I've always gathered, I mean, it's very central. He's the very central character in the English version. Whereas Fiona's very much the central character in this one, isn't but to have just the odd, I think he's got some really great little side plot lines, and you just watch him and just go, my face is literally just usually stuck in that. Whenever I'm watching any scenes with him in.
It's so true because I was watching like season 1. I started watching it when it started on New Year's Day, and I was like, man, I forgot how disgusting this can be. Like, it's like, oh, you're just like, how am I watching this? This show's crazy. Like, how is it even airing? But it's so good though. It's so it is Shameless. That's the name of the show. So it's definitely one of those. Like,
I think we missed a lot of that from maybe season. Not season. Yeah, no, there was a couple of bits in season 3, but season 2 was kind of drifting off away from that. So it's really brought it back in season 4. The actual Shameless bits of it. I was loving it. Right, keep talking. I'm going to see if there's anybody else hankering to get into our hangout.
And I forgot how sad I was for Mandy on season 4. I was like, oh my god, like I wanted to hug her. I was like, oh, poor Mandy was just a hot mess in that season. So sad.
I wanted them to go more with Mandy, only because I thought that her storyline was really important, but at the same time I understand why they did it. Because with stuff like that there is no easy answers and stuff. There is no just quick fixes and stuff. So I kind of understand why they weren't by the end of the season been okay, everything's solved, it's all great again.
Oh yeah, because they didn't expand on anything. But it was just sad seeing it. I was like, oh, I forgot how she just looked lonely and sad, and I was like, oh, I want to hug her. Poor Mandy.
I kind of forgot about her. That's terrible.
I know, me too. So I started watching it. What'd you say,
Claire? Sorry.
She really wasn't in the series that much, and I actually missed her quite a bit. And also, I kind of questioned why she put up with that crap. She wouldn't take it from anybody else. She sure as hell wouldn't have taken crap like that from Lip. So I don't know. And then I did feel sorry for her because I was like, what has he done to break who you are? You're Milkovich, come on, you don't take that crap.
Snap out of it.
I did notice how they did drop some lines about how Kenyatta wasn't the first boyfriend of hers to do that. Yeah. And I think her
dad used to rape her, so I don't think it gets more crazier than that.
It would kind of make sense that she wouldn't put up with that from Lip, because I would imagine that she would instinctually know that Lip wouldn't, he might be a jackass, but he's not, that isn't what he's going to do and stuff. So she may have instinctually just felt physically safe with him and known that he wasn't able to, that he just wouldn't be like Kenyatta or previous boyfriends and stuff. So she was able to be a little bit more Milkovich, I guess, with him. Yeah. Whereas with others, if she was afraid of them, she wouldn't have been that way at all. It would have been a completely and totally different Mandy that we would have seen.
Mm-hmm. She would have been in Series 5, or what's happening with her?
Yeah, she's going to be, I don't know how much, but she's going to be in a couple scenes, at least from what the trailer.
Behind the scenes pictures and all, she wasn't really there at all, so I was like, what's going on?
And she's blonde.
I say she's back to blonde, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even on the show, she's blonde. So that's crazy.
My hair is a mess. Sorry. I'm just gonna... Because I'm using you as a mirror. Excuse me. Anybody speaking?
I know, Elise, you're so quiet. What's going on?
Okay. It's just that my internet's not really the best, and sometimes I'm afraid of speaking and speaking while someone else is speaking, and so I don't want to interrupt anyone. That's why.
No. You sound perfect now, so go ahead.
And I'm afraid of giving away too many spoilers because I do know
Well,
a lot of
let's
those
talk about
spoilers.
season 4, though.
Season.
I'm gonna stay quiet.
But what about season 4? What did you think about, besides Mickey and Ian? Who else did you really like?
I really liked Sammy. I like the character, and yeah, the storyline was uncomfortable. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just closing my door.
Okay.
I have children running about screaming, so I'm just like.
Okay. So
Yeah, go on.
I think that the storyline was crazy and really uncomfortable to watch, but I really liked Sammy, and I think Emily Borgo was fantastic on that scene that she finally finds out that Frank is her father, and or is supposed to be her father anyway. And she tells him to get out of the van, and she was like really intense. It was really good. I really liked the character. I still don't know. I had this feeling that maybe she could not really be Frank's daughter. I still don't know. I'm still not sure she is.
Yeah, I was really. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say there were hints. Like she said, at first she was saying something about her mother, and Frank said she had big boobs or something, and she was like, no. So of course.
I thought for sure she was when she came to the alibi, and after she found out that she was Frank's daughter, that they were going to go a completely different direction with her, and that she was going to end up scamming him, and pulling off this because when she was talking to Debbie, she was talking about the long con, and I was just like, okay, she has to be pulling a con on him. She just has to be, and then no, but not that I didn't like the way it turned out, but I was so wanting her to be pulling a con on Frank because I just thought that was amazing.
But she still could be. If you're doing the long con, you could be in it for years. So she could be really in it for the long haul. I don't think she is,
but it would be great.
I would love to see that she's in it for the long haul.
Oh, if it was a long con, I'd be like, oh, Shameless is amazing. Yes.
I do begrudge thinking about the writers thinking that far ahead, I have to admit. But just think about if they had, because think about how pissed off she was when Sheila was like, yeah, we're getting married and stuff. And I just think, what if she's got some really, really big end game coming on? Excuse me one moment. Can you just change for bed? You're such a monkey. Sorry. Sorry, Google Hangout viewers. It's not necessarily what you were supposed to be here to view. But yeah. Okay.
I missed anybody talking when I was eating my dinner about...
No, you missed us all going, why won't this work? Why can't I get anybody in? No, you literally missed nothing.
I really like the dynamic between... oh my god. Kevin and Mickey.
Hey!
Oh yes, that was
really brought that up because I'm about to bring up my favorite scene of the entire season, so I'm so glad you brought that up.
Okay. Yay!
The poop scene?
Which one? What did you say, Mandy?
The poop scene?
Oh, the poop scene! No, that isn't my favorite, but I love that one.
That was great.
I can't even bring it up because my child will not leave the room. Excuse me.
So what were you saying, Claire?
Oh, I was just saying, I really liked the fact that we got to see Mickey interact with somebody who wasn't Ian or the Gallagher or Mandy. Right. And I really liked that it was Kev because I just love Kev. He's so good for the comic relief. And the two of them just bounced off each other so well. And I just thought it was absolutely brilliant. So I want more of their scenes together, definitely.
Yeah, that would be good.
Excuse me while I close the door again.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
definitely watching my husband react to Kevin's line, and he was cracking up every time. Especially, I was like, oh my god, because I knew what was coming with the whole V's mom and all that, because we were watching yesterday season 3, and I was like, oh my god, oh my, I was like, this is what he's gonna say. Hell no, I can't watch this. But he was just cracking up with Kevin every line that he said. I was like, oh, okay, good.
Oh, that was the bit where I texted you. Oh my god, that was hilarious.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
hope we see more about Kevin and Mickey in the next season. They were great together.
Just all of it. Wasn't it so good? Like the bit where he's like, are you robbing me with my own gun? That was amazing.
Yeah.
And what else was it? No, my favorite scene I was just about to say was the bit where he walked in and he was just like, are you making a gay joke? Was that a gay joke? Just that bit where he's trying to put him at ease. And it's just like, so good. Were you surprised? I wasn't surprised.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So good.
Oh, that was a great moment.
What does he tell us to them? What does he tell us to
Just butt buddies.
butt buddies, yeah.
Long may they slam and
Butt
slam.
buddies. Yeah. That needs to be on a T-shirt, by the way.
I was just about to say you should put that on a T-shirt, but I don't know how many people would take it in the spirit it was intended. Please note this is a quote. Just be like,
Maybe if we put in quotes, we'll have to put like quotations around it.
yeah, you would have to, I think, because otherwise there'd be like loads of gay guys going, "Excuse me." Okay, I'm just
where
trying
I live, they would probably love it because I'm by West Hollywood, and that's
Oh my
like
God, yes.
that's like the best place to be at. I love that place.
Okay. And I am just typing up an invite for someone.
Okay.
You can keep talking.
Okay, we can talk about Mickey and Ian now. I was just putting the embargo in the very beginning because I know we could go on, but feel free to talk about Mickey and Ian. Go.
Well, I defended this because when not talking about Mickey and Ian, not that I don't love them, that's not, but I really liked Lip's story this season, and I don't know if it was just good, and Jeremy Allen White just was amazing in his scenes this year. It was just like, wow. But I didn't really I loved Lip in the first season. I didn't really like him in the second, and I really didn't like him in the third because I thought he was a jerk to Mandy, and I'm not even a Mandy and Lip shipper. But this fourth season, I just thought it was great. I was mad at him, but at the same time, I understood why he was upset, and you know, he's trying to get his start on this new life that he doesn't really know if he, you know, everything's new to him, and he doesn't know how to traverse it, and then he has his old life that blows up, and he doesn't know how to juggle it, and that's a lot of college students go through that. They go through that phase where they go off and everything's new. They don't know anybody. The area's new to them, and so and then they have to struggle with the part of their lives that they've left behind, and have they really left it behind? And I really loved all that. And then I loved how the whole season just felt off balance. First, because Ian was gone, and you just felt like the whole time Ian was gone, even though you knew he was going to be back, it felt off. Everything felt just wrong while he was gone, and then he comes back, and you feel like things are a little better, but by that point, Fiona and Lip have blown up, so things still feel off, and it's just the entire season because the 6 Gallaghers were off. Everything else fell off, and it didn't seem to matter what happened. It just seemed to skew. I don't know. I'm rambling. Sorry, but yeah, I loved Lip. Long story short.
I feel like
Wait. So
I feel like Fiona.
You liked Lip or didn't?
No, she liked him this season.
You did, right? Okay. I was confused.
I feel like because of Fiona, what happened to Fiona, Lip had to step up, and he's always helped Fiona. And he's always been there for her, but he was not like the main caretaker, and he kind of became that. So he was taking care of Liam, he was watching for the other ones, for Debbie and everyone. So and he also had to juggle that with college, a bit lost there. But I think he tried his best. He really did try. You know, you could see he was like really worried about his family and doing what he could to get them through that. You know.
Yeah.
And I really like the
I
scene where he goes to pick up Fiona at the gas station, and that was very
Yeah, that was
cute
touching.
and very.
Yeah, very
It
sweet.
reminded me of season 1 of the sibling bond. You know.
Yeah, that's true.
I kind of liked how he did this journey from being understandably very mad at her, and that is, completely understandable. And then it kind of went to he was mad because he had started to get his feet settled at college, and now he was worried that he was going to have to give it all up. And he even said that, I'm going to have to sacrifice my life because you screwed up. And you can tell it doesn't really hit him that that's all Fiona has done his entire life is sacrifice for him. And so he's mad and angry. And then when they get to that 410, it's like it finally hits him. Okay, this really isn't like Fiona. This is not something that she does. Something's going on with her and stuff. And you just see him like go from being mad to worry to just relief. And I just thought that was great. I'm done. Sorry.
I agree. No, I agree. It's funny because you could see in season 3 with the whole nightclub thing how Lip was starting to kind of realize like he's gonna have to pay more attention to what was going on, even though because before that he was just like I can't remember if it was season 2 or season 3. I think maybe season 3 when he was when he moved out and he was just being a pain in the ass, and then but the whole thing with he started seeing that Fiona's starting to try different things, so maybe he's gonna have to step up a little bit and making sure the property tax was paid. But he was more resentful then than he was in season 4 for sure. Like he kind of felt like I shouldn't have to do this, but now he realizes that that's just part of being a Gallagher.
To me, it kind of seemed like he had this whole that whole teenage attitude that we all have, that we all are like, yeah, we know what life is about, we know how it really works, and in season 3, and it's just, you just want to be like, oh, sweetie, you have no idea. You have no clue. Just wait until life slaps you, okay? Because it's going to happen.
Yeah.
And it seemed like in season 4, life pretty much, smacked him. It was just like, yeah, it's not everything, and you really don't have any idea how it works.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see where they go with that.
A lot of people go through that world, like you say, when they go to college, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, either they deal with it or they don't.
Yeah.
So, got my hair, sorry. I apologize. Just a bit. It's not growing, I just hate it. Sorry, everybody. That's all everyone's tuning in for, me doing my hair, clearly. Right, there we go. Right, I have a question here from Danny. Danny, is your microphone not working?
Can you hear me, or?
I can hear you. Hi.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Anyway, she's just put what about Jimmy, Steve, Jack?
Yeah.
Ugh.
You need more names, honestly.
I know, right? Ugh. I don't know. For my part, I feel like it was just I don't think he's coming back.
Yeah, I don't think he's coming back.
No, I think it was
I
just
think
a
they
little.
just want closure. I think they want closure. Kind of like, okay, this, because everyone was
really
like, what's going on?
Yeah, just he's not really dead.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
hi, Claudia.
I don't think so either, although I seem to be one of the few who really loved his ending. I thought it was a great ending. I thought it was poignant, and I thought Justin Chatwin did some of his best work and stuff, and I just thought it was a great ending. Everybody kept saying it wasn't Shameless because they didn't show the body. Yeah, and I'm like,
loved it.
Shameless to not show the body, because that's but now, buddy. People that I talked to were like, no, we need to see the body. And I'm like, ugh. But I thought it was a great ending, and so I'm really kind of disappointed that he's back. Not that I don't love Justin Chatwin, he's great, But yeah, I wish
I
I would
was
have just.
glad when they didn't like decide to play soccer with his head or
I
whatever
was
the
just
hell
about
they were
to
gonna do.
say.
I was so glad because I don't think I could come back from that. I think I would be so traumatized from
I
seeing
actually
his
love
head
that.
rolling and I would just and it looks like him and it's exactly his likeness. That would like freak me out.
It's Claudia. Oh no, I really love that idea.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
No, we're just talking about, what about the storyline with, Vanessa? Yeah, I actually really love that idea of him, but I know they couldn't do it. But you know, in the beginning of season 4, in the scene where he goes onto the boat and then we don't see him again, there's a big gunshot.
Yeah.
You know, in the previously. So it's,
Yeah.
it's completely intimate that he's been killed.
Yeah.
And then they turn it on its head. It's like, just
I
leave
know.
him dead.
I know. I think they could have just left it like that, but
I
I
assumed he was dead.
guess they love Justin.
You what, Claire?
I assumed he was dead. So
Yeah, I
like,
think
okay,
everybody
moving
did.
on. Okay.
There must have been like a load of complaints. What about the storyline with Debbie and her older boyfriend? Shameless couldn't have taken that in a completely different. Could have not. What?
Could have taken that in a completely
In a
different
completely
direction.
different. Yay! Oh my God, what's his name?
Maddie.
Maddie.
Oh my God, thank you. I could not remember it at all. I was like,
Being Shameless, it could have went in a really dodgy direction, like, you know.
yeah, it turned out she was the psycho.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. She's always been a
but
psycho.
she was just obsessive and whatever. But initially, I was like, he kind of creeped me out. I don't know what his deal is, but he just turned out to be like a really sweet guy.
Yeah.
Which is so not like Shameless at all. He's like expecting the worst possible outcome. But that's usually the way they like to punch in the heart. You know.
I kind of loved it.
I kind of thought that out of all the storylines, that was the most shameless of all the storylines because everybody kept expecting it to go this really dark and horrible place, and with that being said, I don't know if they would be able to come back from something like that. I mean, it was one thing when it was Mandy. Not saying it was okay when it was Mandy because it was not okay when it was Mandy, but you know, Debbie's like 13 years old, and it was just. You know, I don't know if they would have been able to come back from that, but to then go in the complete opposite direction of anything the fans were thinking about, it was just like, okay, that was good, guys. That was good. All right, I wasn't expecting that. Thank you.
Especially since it already hinted at it with Terry and that before.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
the
that was
gross
a great scene.
But yeah, I liked it, and it literally gave Debbie the chance to really expand her craziness. Oh, she's like psycho, crazy girlfriend. Oh.
I did like that last scene with Maddie and Debbie where he comes over after having that those things or with not last scene but in an 11 where he comes over after she's been humiliated at school, and I just thought that was so sweet, and because I don't really know of many guys or any guys at that age who would have done something like that. They've been like, all right, whatever, you know, and so I thought that was such a sweet scene.
Yeah, I agree. Only on second one, so TV shows you get a nice guy like that. Look at this in the real world, people.
So Claudia, anything from season 4? Anything you can even talk about Mickey and Ian that you want to talk about.
Let me talk.
Yeah, we had like a veto to start with, but now you can.
I
was
don't know.
first to mention them. I apologize.
That's fine.
We still haven't talked about them, really, have we?
Nobody want to talk about them now?
Oh my God.
I think Claudia should start talking about them. Claudia,
No,
you get the privilege. Talk about Mickey and Ian. Go.
No, again.
No pressure at all.
Oh, okay, because Ian's really easy. He's like, he wasn't in it for half a season.
Yeah, and that's the best thing.
Can you believe how stressed we were about how much he wasn't in it?
I was like,
Yeah, I was like, please, where are you?
I was like, go Mickey, go. I was just so happy Mickey was on all the time that I was like, whatever.
No, but like at the end of the season when he was like, thanks you guys, I can't confirm whether I'm going to be back in it, and we were like, what?
You know he always messes with us.
He's such a shit.
He is. I don't even listen to anything he says anymore. I'm like, whatever, dude.
And here's a little pinch of salt.
Yeah, when he said, I'm not sure Mickey and Ian are ever gonna kiss. Yeah.
Oh, as soon as he said that, we all went, it's going to happen. I remember I was watching it live with Maria, and we literally just went, oh my God. I think we was probably everybody just freaking out at that. When you think back, that was the most pathetic kiss.
I came real quick, and that was it. It was like a little smack.
Literally, I think my stream probably froze for a second as well when it happened. I was like, did I miss it? I blinked.
Sandra was so thirsty for it.
Oh my God, so true.
And yet the most romantic kiss was voted, I think, was it not the kiss on the forehead?
Oh, that was so sweet. And they say that it was completely improv. I'm just like,
I know. Damn them with the props. Oh, it was so sweet though. It's just like, Okay, I'm just going to say something, and I hope Cameron Monaghan never sees this. Does anybody else not like Cameron Monaghan's laugh?
No, why?
Oh, it does my head in. I'm really sorry. That's English, but it annoys me a lot.
Oh my God.
Just when I see him when he's going.
I do remember his laugh, so I don't remember it.
Let me do an impression for you. I don't know. It's that bit where he says something. I can't remember what Mickey says to him just before he laughs.
Okay, that's what he sounds like. That's pretty bad.
I can't do it. It's like his ribs hurt, and it sounds like he's forcing his laugh out. It's just like, what is that laugh?
But is it?
Yeah,
is it when he's supposed to be manic or not?
It's
because
what?
when he, so is it because he's going through a manic episode, right, on season 4, on a good portion of season 4, and I feel like that's sort of a manic laughter. I don't know if that's what you're referring to.
No,
it's not his usual. No, you mean his usual. Okay.
He's done it before. No, he has done it before. I'd love to blame it on that, but it's not.
I think I know now. When you did it, your impression was pretty good because it kind of reminded me of an episode that I saw. I was like, yeah. I was like, oh yeah, it is.
It's right on that episode where they've just had the fight with Terry, right before he kisses him on the forehead, and he says something to him. I can't think what it is, and then Mickey says something back, and then Ian laughs, and he goes.
Was that the I'm not wearing a dress?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. You have nice legs though. That's like, and he goes, yeah, that's what you get because his ribs start hurting him. Oh.
But there was another. I think it was like in season either 2 or 3 where he laughs like that. But it wasn't because of Mickey. It was like something that happened. I think it was lip or something. But I forgot. But it was that same exact laugh.
Same laugh. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it sounds really fake. I just go. I feel bad though because maybe that is his laugh.
Maybe that is his real laugh. Gee. And
but all his friends are like.
Make the poor guy self-conscious. No.
Cameron, I want to apologize, but I don't feel bad.
Not really. Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry. Hashtag.
What the hell? Oh my God, this is Spider. Sorry.
I always kind of thought that his laugh in the 4th season just sounded forced. So I kind of agree with Elisa's thing of that it could have been like a manic thing because, not really feeling all the emotions, but at the same time, so I don't know, his laughter and just felt forced to me. Whether or not that was intentional or not, I have no idea. I've never heard him laugh like that anywhere else, so I'm going to
have to find clips, aren't I, and put them all together. Just loads of clips of his doing his really bad laugh. Oh, Claudia doesn't like it, so she's left.
She's like,
how dare you speak about Cameron?
How dare you?
Sorry.
I'm trying to remember if he laughed in The Giver, but I can't remember.
I remember what Mickey said to make him laugh at the end. Oh, what are your headcanons for how Ian was living with Monica?
Because he was the goofy one.
Oh, I don't do
I
headcanon.
mean, like, how did that happen? Because don't get to see her, but they say that he was living with Monica. But how did he find her? Why did he find her?
Oh, right.
I thought it was really weird.
Yeah.
I wonder, did he feel that he was actually, starting to have some sort of mental break and went to speak to her about it? I don't know how much she would help because she's just all over the place anyway, but I don't know, or maybe he just thought, I can't be home and there's nowhere else to go.
Well, it seemed like at the end of, oh God, what season was it? Oh my God, what season was it? I am so muddled up. Season 2, yeah, when she was the only one that really understood what was going on with him.
Yeah.
At all.
Why? I don't know.
Yeah, that would make me feel like she was the one he would seek out.
Speculation.
And she probably talked him out of needing any treatment either. If he thought that was what was going on.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was one of those things where they just, like, because they were both on the streets and everything, and just randomly happened to, bump into each other, to be quite honest with you, and stuff. Although, but I see way too many headcanons, and okay, I don't see way too. I see a lot of headcanons, and they tend to, like, cloud as to, so I don't tend to go into them too deeply. But yeah, I could see them meeting up, like, just randomly, one night while they're partying or trying to get drugs or something. Or I don't really know. I don't know how how it would be in Southside Chicago, or were they even staying in Southside Chicago? Were they staying somewhere else in Chicago? I don't know. I don't know how the whole thing works. Though I don't think Ian would search her out.
Yeah, first because he ran from her the first time, so... Shit. Sorry, I just pressed the wrong button. Sorry, kids swearing.
What are headcanons? They are like things that are not said on the show, but it's kind of hard to explain. Your vision about things that are not explicitly said on the show, like that, like how they, when that Ian and Monica ended up together at some point, but you don't know how. So, what's your idea? How you think that happened? It's not canon, but it's your head canon.
Yeah. Have you got anything else specifically?
No, Danny was asking. What's the headcanon?
Oh, what's headcanon? Oh, sorry, I didn't see the thing. Sorry, I'm just answering a message. About 18 people asking me things. Oh, can't find anything. Oh, here we are, links. Somebody's asking to watch, but they're too shy to join button. Event page.
Oh, Kasara says she was going to join in the Google Hangout, but she's stuck on an airplane.
Aww.
Coming back home? Or
yeah, she's on the runway at LAX right now, and she is not happy.
So we'll have to have a Google Hangout. It's just me and her will hang out, and we'll do our Google Hangout.
Oh, don't remind me. Don't make me sad. Evil people, you. Just evil. Just evil. Oh, although, not about Shameless at all, but 64 working days left. Yes. Yeah, well, no, 64 working days, not 6 actual days, working days. Pay attention. Sorry, my daughter's being an ass.
Oh!
She is.
Talking about headcanons. I like when you have headcanons on Twitter and they're really short and easy to read. When you get a headcanon on Tumblr, it takes you 3 hours to read it. And you're just like, This is so complicated. Write it into a fic. It's much easier. Right.
I do know a lot of people wonder about that, though. I have seen a lot of questions wondering what happened with Monica and Ian, and if they'll ever show it in Shameless, which I really don't think that they will ever show it. I
always wonder if they actually think about these things.
Yeah, I think they just like, we need an excuse. Ian needs to be with someone. Oh, let's put him with Monica. I don't think they really thought it through.
No, I don't
and the
think
fans
they
go crazy, thinking like, oh my god, what happened? But nothing happened. It's their excuse.
I completely
agree.
agree.
I think that was kind of their way of saying, hey, Monica is still out there. We might use her in the future. We might not, but she is still out there. And stuff.
I don't really think TV writers think that as much in depth, unless they're really, really big fans, like say Doctor Who people
Sherlock.
tend to have, and Sherlock, they are fans of the stories. Whereas, I mean, I think maybe Sheila Callahan probably is at this point getting towards a fandom. I don't know, because she likes to mess.
I'm a fan.
Oh my gosh, she's the worst.
Shows for that. I love Glee, and they don't think about anything. They just make
No.
shit up.
No. Oh my god,
Exactly.
It really annoys me.
Oh, they're the worst example ever. They really don't think.
No, they don't give a shit. So I really think they just go, here's a list of characters who are still alive. Here's a list of characters who are dead, so we can't use them. And here's where they are. They just have a list of locations and stuff, and they put it together, and they just don't care. Whereas, I didn't mean to just send you a text that said, hi, Maria, sorry. So they just literally don't care. Whereas we are literally fine-toothing through all the details, going, oh my God, why is he with Monica? Because blah, 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 and what did Lip say that made such and such do this and this? And what, and they're just literally laughing at us because we are crazily caring about all the details. And writing fic.
Because the whole Shameless fandom is thirsty, because we have the really short seasons compared to like other American TV shows.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's not like there all these wee things they might be able to put into like a bigger arc if it was 23, 24 episodes.
Yeah.
They don't do that. They just sort of give you the 12, 13 episodes?
Yeah.
11?
12. 12 now.
Right, okay. And then the fandom spends the remainder of the year combing through it all and looking for like tiny
CSI
bits of information that
CSI Shameless. Oh my god. That is what we should be called. The entire fandom is CSI Shameless. Did you see that look that he gave to Mickey when he looked across the room when they were drinking coffee?
He arched one eyebrow but not the other, so that means that.
No, you're wrong, Maria, because it wasn't the right eyebrow, it was the left eyebrow.
Exactly.
That means the other thing. And we're laughing, but we all do it. It's just
that is basically what Tumblr is.
Why do you
Tumblr
think he said it?
exists for this.
Oh my gosh. Tumblr is scary, and they do know it exists, and they do know how scary it is. So.
I saw a post on Tumblr, of course, but anyway, it just made me laugh. It was 3 GIFs of Taylor Swift talking on a chat show, and I'm sure you've all seen it because it's been around, but it's hilarious, and it just sums everything up. She said, so I opened Tumblr, and I thought I'd go on it for like 10 minutes before bed, and then I looked up, and it was morning.
That's true.
That is so accurate. It's not even true. It's not even accurate.
I have to say that the rumors and spoilers that come off on Tumblr are just, I'm always so amazed by how far fans will go in their thinking and stuff, and I'm just like, wow, you guys are like 1,000 times more shameless than the writers could ever be.
The one with Svetlana and Ian, that she was pregnant with Ian's baby, and I was like, what the hell are you saying?
Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah, and it was just like, really, guys? In his mania, he decided that he was going to be straight for a night. That.
I mean, he didn't want to sleep with Angie. He didn't want to fuck Angie. Why would he want to go with Stella? And everyone fucks Angie.
I mean, it's pretty well established that he has no physical attraction to women whatsoever. No, doesn't do it for him. There's not even a, just
He's not a fan of the lady pond.
Yeah, no. So it's just like, oh,
what?
no.
It's the lady pond.
Oh, the lady pond. Lady pond. It's like, that was what?
There's also one going. There's also one going around, which I'm gonna put like it's a spoiler, except for it's not a spoiler at all.
Wait, so do I have to take off my headphones, or I don't have to take off my headphones?
No. It's not a spoiler.
Okay.
Everybody listen, not a spoiler. But I have had people ask me so many times about Ian and Terry ending up cellmates. I'm like, no.
Oh my god, I saw this.
No. I'm just like, no.
Not possible.
Ending up cellmates. What that would happen?
And I think it started because somebody wrote a fan fiction about it.
Like fan fiction.
Yeah, and then somebody took it from there, and then it snowballed, and then all of a sudden, I have 40 people asking me about Terry, and I'm like, what? No. What? And it's like,
that's
So like,
And then Tim and Pink is going to jail.
I think this thing started because somebody says like, oh, imagine if Terry and Ian ended up cellmates. And then somebody goes like, what? They ended up cellmates?
Yeah.
What?
It's totally Chinese.
Nothing happened.
yeah, there's like such a panic about that. I'm like, guys, no. It's okay.
I just laugh at the panic, though, because it's like, okay, so you're going to stop watching it? No, right?
Mm-hmm.
Watch the season and let it see how it goes.
And nothing ever, no matter how much we speculate on stuff, we will have as many things in our head as we think is going to happen, but it's never what we imagine it to be. Like,
I don't think I've been right once. I mean,
those scenes from like the fight outside the Alibi with Mickey and Ian and Terry. And all we saw was them covered in blood.
And bloody, yeah. I was like,
Mickey's been arrested, and they're covered in blood, and Ian's doing this to somebody, and we don't know why. And why is he flipping Mickey off? And why? Oh my god, it's terrible. It just wasn't anything like we imagined at all. Like,
what
is happening?
None of my speculations or guesses in season 4 turned out to be anywhere near correct by the 5th episode. So I was like, I'm done. I'm not even gonna try and guess.
I don't even guess anymore. I just go. Meh. I think we should. When we get to season 5, today we'll make up some really random guesses, and maybe whoever gets the guess right wins that season.
Oh, that's a great idea! Yeah.
Whoever's the closest.
Whoever's the closest to.
Make up some really out there stuff, because Shameless is like, I remember once on the DVD, I'm sure it was on the DVD, that they were talking to the producers and the writers, and they said, whatever you think, just think of something really, really bad, and then make it as the worst it can possibly be, and then put it into Shameless. That's what I remember them saying. It was like, think of something like that and stick it in, and then just make that your guess and see what happens.
It's funny because I remember when I went to that event that they had for the Emmys, and they were screening the last episode of season 4 on, and William H. Macy and Emmy were there, and William H. Macy was talking. I always have to say his name in full, but William H. Macy was talking about how in the writers' room they literally go and they just start like putting stuff all over. He's like, and it's like the most craziest thing you can imagine, and then they scale back from there, but kind of to get an idea, an outline of where the season's gonna go. But he's like, man, some of the stuff he's even like, are you serious? Like, can we actually do that? Because it's that crazy. So yeah.
From what I've heard, a lot of their ideas stem from actual things that have happened in people's lives. So it's just like when people are like, "Oh, that'll never happen," it's like, "Oh no, that will happen. That has happened, and that that does happen." So.
Yeah, the only time he said no was with the whole necrophilia thing, and I think it was with with Butterface, that he was like, no, I can't do that. Like he was like, that's where I draw the line. But other than that, he's like, he has no problem with how crazy it is. But yeah, he said a lot of it goes through that.
I bet you that's happened in the English Shameless.
It probably has.
Yeah. Because I've heard something disgusting with a dog in that one, and that's
they've also thrown a baby in the river in a bag.
What?
I'm trying to think what else I've heard.
You can get away with apparently a lot more in Europe than you can.
Seriously.
There's been all sorts of shit go down in that show, and I'm just like,
God.
I don't watch the UK one.
I'm not gonna watch that one at all.
Don't.
Once I heard about the dog, I was like, oh hell no.
I was just thinking that. I'm like, yeah. Once it's like somebody told me, oh, Mickey and Ian are so great in that, and then they're like, and then the dog thing happened. I'm like, oh, I don't even want to know. I don't even want to. Don't even finish the sentence. I don't care.
Didn't Mickey or...
From what I understand, the UK Ian, Mickey and Ian or Mickey or whichever. Mickey, they're nothing at all, and never have been anything like the US one. So
no, Mickey is 100% in love with Ian in the English version.
Really?
Yeah, and Ian is bisexual, and there's all sorts of shit goes down. Or not down, I don't know. Yeah, it's totally twisted. It's twisted and disgusting. How dare you. They're not even the same characters, it's all completely weird, but trying to convince people of that is very difficult.
Oh, yeah.
My friend was over on Tuesday night. And she was going, I was going, have you watched Shameless yet? Have you watched it yet? I'll lend you my DVDs. She's going, well, I don't want to watch it because I don't like the UK one. I'm like, it's not the same show. It's so hard to convince people.
I know, it's like when people hear in Netflix and they're like, oh, it's on Netflix. I'm like, wait, the UK version is on Netflix. I do not endorse that. I'm not supporting that. I was like, you have to watch the US one. I was like, that's the only one. Because I don't know, like what. And it sucks that that's the only one that's available on Netflix because most people here watch Netflix, but hopefully one day soon.
Elise is trying to point something out to you, Maria.
Well, I can respect that there are a lot of fans who do like the UK version. Awesome and stuff, but
it's little Mickey. Mikey, sorry, little Mikey.
Mikey, don't stop.
Pocket Mikey. I was all confused. Like I was so Mikey for such a long time. Now I'm back to Mickey, so I gotta switch back. It was like
so was Noel.
I know.
And Mickey. Nope. Sorry.
You can go. Not you guys.
Oh,
you can go. Yeah. You look bored.
I feel like I want to go. We're on the steps.
You're weird.
What are you saying?
Sorry, she's over here.
I need to go downstairs now. I don't know what I'm saying. Remember, it's late here.
I was going to say, what time is it over there?
Well, it's only 10. I went to sleep at 3 o'clock the last 3 mornings. Leave me alone.
Oh,
yeah. Ridiculous.
This is slightly non-Shameless related. I'll just show you the book I've been reading.
Woohoo!
Oh, fangirl.
I suppose it is Shameless related in a way.
It is. It is.
What is that book about?
What is it about? It's about a girl who writes fan fiction.
Yeah.
Specifically, / fan fiction.
Oh, interesting.
It's really good. I recommend it.
Is that written by you?
No.
Is that your book? Is that your pen name?
An autobiography?
If it was, I would not be running this website right now.
Hey, you want to promote it so you can be, Heidi.
No,
Shameless plug.
It's very good. Shameless plug, absolutely. Right. But yes, it's a good book.
Good.
Ooh.
Why do you think I got you that book for Christmas?
I know exactly why you got me it. It was fabulous there. I tweeted the author. She favorited my tweet.
I read it as well. I do.
Yeah, very good. Right, okay. Have we exhausted season 4?
I think we kind of beat it.
Beat it to death.
So season 5.
Is there a blooper reel on season 4 DVD?
I haven't watched all the extras, but so far,
no.
Unair scenes. That's being Gallagher, Shameless neighbor, unair scenes. But yeah.
Why won't they do bloopers? I love bloopers more than life.
Yeah.
Mindy, I was looking at the pictures the other day when we were on the lot.
Oh, yeah.
Like the Shameless parking and all that stuff. I was like, that's so cool, and finally it's going to air.
Stop making us jealous.
Have a
oh my god, I will go there all the time.
We actually did have a question in regards to bloopers. However, it was omitted because, well, they couldn't answer that one. But I was just like, oh, that would have been great too, because readers, they would have loved that. They've been like, bloopers! Like, even if it was just written down bloopers, they've been like, bloopers! But we couldn't get it passed, so. But I did try to get some kind of blooper information, just didn't happen.
Boo. Okay.
Maybe they're saving all the bloopers for like whenever it's completely done, and it'll be like a box set of all the series with like an additional disc of like bloopers and extras to make you buy it again.
They would do that, wouldn't they?
Yeah,
You could
people do
spend
that
all
all the time.
stupid money.
But we're the idiots because we continue to buy the stuff.
I know. Oh. So
It's
is
like,
anybody
here's
wearing
the
Gallavich
fifth
stuff right
version.
now?
Just
I don't have one.
Maria has a Gallavich t-shirt on.
It's like I threw on
Gallavich
Gallavich.
hoodie.
I was gonna wear my hat and my shirt and look, and there's Danny
Got
with
coffee in
her.
the mug.
Yeah, I don't have the mug.
I have a Turtles t-shirt on. Does that count?
No.
No.
No, it does not count.
Never mind that.
Nothing fan related on me at all.
I just have a hoodie on.
Are you Steven on?
Cancer. Oh, sorry. But do.
I'm getting my hoodie tomorrow.
I'm basically using all your gifts today, by the way. I also had my cup of tea in this earlier.
I'm sure.
Anyway, sorry, back to Shameless. So yeah, but just I need a small timeout, seeing as this is being hosted by Team Gallavich and No Fish Fans, just to say, oh my God, there's Gallavich on actual fan stuff and official stuff.
I know, it's Mickey. Yeah, that's crazy.
I think that is so awesome.
I am so pleased.
Yeah, baby, you can open
Oh,
them.
Mickey. Okay, Mickey. Sorry. And this is Mickey. This is Mickey.
Hey, Mickey.
He is as nice as he looks.
Mickey, but he loves to pickpocket. All right, go with Daddy. Go with Daddy. Go with Daddy. I know people see him and they're like, "Oh, did you name him Mickey because he has black hair too?" And I'm like, "No, I haven't. Way longer than the show's been out here, so yeah. I'm not that crazy."
So, what is everybody looking forward to about I'm about to say season 4. Oh, season 5.
I can't. It just blows my mind that we're on season 5 because I remember when it first aired and like just being so excited and talking to Noel about it and like like it was just crazy. Like it blows my mind that we're in season 5. It makes me happy, but it's just like it's crazy. But yeah.
I think it's kind of crazy that because it's been 2 years for me at least. I don't know about the rest of you, but that since I first started talking to all of you, and it's just like, wow, really? 2 years? No, that's not even right. Really? 2 years? And now, about to move cross country, leave a job, it's just, and then season 5, it's just all kind of insane. I don't think I've processed everything that's happened in the past 2 years, let alone everything that's happened on Shameless in the past 2 years. So I'm just kind of like, okay, I just need a minute, just a minute. And I keep getting asked if what I'm looking forward to the most about 5, and I don't really know what to tell them because, like, literally, I could be moving while season 5 is in play, or immediately after season 5. So it's just like, I'm packing. I don't know. I'm buying a new car. Ian and Mickey, Fiona, yay! I don't know what to tell you guys. I have no idea. Just like
I'm excited how much they're showing of Mickey and I'm biased. I'm gonna say right now, but of Mickey.
No,
I was gonna say it Ian, but honestly of Mickey because I think he can go in so many different directions with everyone that I think it's a good dynamic where like maybe some of the characters like I don't know, like they probably don't interact well with others just because they have their own issues. But I think with Mickey, he can go like he can, good or bad, he can interact with everyone. And I being so much in the promo, I mean, it's such a big change watching it from season 1 and how it was he was almost non-existent to see how much he's in it now. It's pretty exciting. So
I do agree. They did a great
response as well, though. I think. Because
Sorry?
I think a lot of it has to do with the fan response to Mickey as a character and Noel as in that role. Because I think a lot of people got on board with him from a really early point of the show, and I think they sort of thought, well, obviously they knew he was a good actor because they hired him and stuff, but they thought, well, we can really like develop him as a character because his journey from series 1 to now, it's just amazing how much he's changed. The fact that he can accept himself for who he is and he doesn't care who knows it and everything else, and just sort of take it on, like the whole table has sort of flipped a wee bit because now he's also going to be taking on a character role for Ian as well. So, but I think that's a lot to do with probably the fan response to the show and the writers taking that on board.
Yeah.
I think they did a great job.
I remember watching the early series and being like, where the hell is he?
I think as well, because Noel, and I think this is as well about Emmy, those two are very, very vocal about their characters and very passionate about them when they speak about them.
I think both Noel and the writers did a great job cementing Mickey to the canvas outside of just Ian. And I think there's a lot of do have characters on there that you can't imagine them without the characters they've already been interacting with, and you haven't seen them really interact much with others. So even though you like them, if they were to not be there anymore, you wouldn't felt their absence as much as you would feel somebody else's. And I thought they did a great job establishing both Mickey, that the writers and Noel did a great job of sitting there going, okay, Mickey can be without Ian, and he can be in this world because it is always going to be the 6 Gallaghers. I mean, it just is. And so they did a great job of establishing that Mickey can be in that world and be a very important part of that world, separate from Ian and stuff. Whereas I don't think they've done as good of a job with other characters.
Season 4 was a big season for that because I mean Ian wasn't around, and the fact that he was there and interacted, so I mean, it was great. That's why I say when people like freaking out over, oh my God, Ian's not there, I'm like, okay, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I think that was the thing because like most of Tumblr was just going, oh my God, no Ian, and we were all going, yay, give Mickey a chance to spread his wings a bit because he needed to, like you're all. Like you've basically all, like Claire's just said, and Mindy said, well, and now we're all saying, is that he needed that time to put himself out there with all the other characters to show that he wasn't just there to be with that one person. Otherwise, he would have not had no longevity in the show at all.
Oh, absolutely.
He'd have just got to the end of season 3 and just been.
That they cement Sheila back to the canvas because I think in 4 she just. I don't know, it just felt like she was adrift on her own little island, and I love Joan Cusack, and I want to see her there as much as possible, but there were times when I didn't even realize that she was gone, and it was just like, I was like, oh, no. And
I think the problem they're having, there's so many characters now, and so much story to develop, and now you have Sammy, and like all this stuff, and then now the kids are growing up, so you have, Debbie in her own little world, Carl, and like all this stuff. I think it's really hard for them to balance everything, and I think like Sheila and her storylines were big in the first 3 seasons, and I think kind of they're trying to like give everyone their fair share, I think, at this point, and kind of not keep being it, because I mean with Sheila, her family's gone. I mean, now I really want to see her dating life? Not so much. I'd rather see more about everyone else going, like Debbie, like now Debbie growing up, and I can probably be more interested in. I don't want to see her so much on, whatever Christian Mingle or whatever she was on. Like, I don't know about all that. But, yeah, but it'll be good to see her back and interacting in some form. But I guess it's also probably with her, too. She probably, being that she's a guest star, I'm sure if she was to say, okay, I want to be a regular, they would immediately jump on that. So it's probably a personal thing with her that she's not on there as much. I'm just guessing.
I am as much of a fan as I am of Mickey. I am just the biggest fan of Ian's and stuff. Although I wasn't tripping out about him being gone, I knew he was going to be back, so I wasn't even just like raised like is he ever coming back? Like, yeah, he'll be here, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
But I did really enjoy his storyline this season or this past season. And I honestly think that if he does it right, that this season 5 could be really big for Cameron and stuff. I think it could be a good season for him and a good season for Ian. Not necessarily, in regards to the shipping stuff, and not saying that it's going to be bad. I don't know. But just him separate as just a character, I think it could end up being a really good year for him. Just like 4 was a really good season for Mickey in regards to his character and stuff. So I'm looking forward to seeing that play out.
Me too.
All these notifications. What are you doing? Yeah. She wanted to be here for the Google Hangout, and she's like halfway asleep. What are you talking about? You shut up. So does anybody have any predictions?
No. I only have one thing that I know, but it's a spoiler, so I can't say anything.
Well, do you have any off-the-wall predictions that you know will actually not come true?
I don't know anything that won't come true. Who knows? Shameless, it's crazy. Let's think. Debbie will decide she's into girls.
Oh my god.
That would be awesome.
That's what I was thinking.
My daughter just said that's what I was thinking too.
What else? What else?
Oh, she says because she has such bad luck with guys.
Right?
Those first two.
You're thinking.
Svetlana.
Oh yeah.
I hope she moves back to where she
I love her.
Oh my god, can we talk about how that baby looks like Noel? Oh my god.
Oh,
It like creeped me out. I was like, oh my god, he's so cute. And I was like, but he really looks like Noel.
No,
Like,
thinks that too.
Are we sure it's not
he did a
him?
really good
Just
job.
borrowed a couple of bits and bobs just to make it a baby.
Seriously.
The eyebrows, then, oh my god.
So cute, my goodness.
Maybe Svetlana and Mandy will get together.
no.
Most of them fiction.
That's no. I'm from fiction a lot.
What about Amanda? Is Amanda going to be in it again? Does anybody know?
Yeah.
She will.
Yeah,
She'll be back
she's
in
in.
a few
She's
episodes.
gonna meet her family.
Cool.
Spoiler.
I like them as a
I
couple.
already knew, but it's fine.
Sorry.
Amanda.
I know she'll be back for at least 2 episodes, and maybe 3, but I'm not positive on that. But I know
like them.
I liked her. I thought she was great.
Yeah, I think they're a good couple. He seems to go. Is Mandy just Mandy, or is she Amanda too?
Yeah, no idea.
Just like Scales called Amanda. Gonna call her Mandy in bed by accident. Whoops. But he'll go, oh, I thought you liked it because it's short for Amanda.
Are there any Mandy shippers among you guys?
Hold on a
What's
second.
that?
Are there
What'd
any
you say?
Mandy shippers?
Lip and Mandy?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I am.
I
I am.
like them together.
But he's a douche.
Exactly. Yeah. I like them together, but I think
She deserves
I think
better.
they were good together, but they need some time apart. They might get together later, but he was a douche to her, and she was kind of obsessed with it.
Yeah.
So I think they were not in the right moment.
She was in season 3. She was kind of hella clinging. I've been like,
Hella
dude, back
clinging.
off. No.
That's exactly what he said. He was like, she's hella clingy.
I mean, she pretty much like moves in and everything, and he's just like,
That's why Kevin said, dude, you're getting married.
girlfriend. I mean,
Yeah, but didn't anybody else think that that was for a nice reason?
Get away from
He-
her.
I think he was
freaked
trying
out.
to be nice, but I don't think he was trying to be like, oh, I want to stay with you because you're my girlfriend until the end of time. I think he was just like, your dad's messing with you. That's really crappy, so you can stay at the house.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think she was being mega clingy for any sinister reason in my head.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no, I agree.
If we're going down headcanon row, I think.
Oh, no, I don't think
I think she was being clingy because I think she found someone that she loved. She could look after him. He could look after her. And I think,
yeah, she's definitely damaged, and she's looking for someone, and that's why I feel bad for her, especially in season 4 when she's at the diner. Like, my heart just broke for her because she's not happy, and to see him
so
kind of
strong in that.
Yeah, she was very strong.
Yeah, but to see and he's having a good time, and that must have just like killed her even more, and so sad, poor baby.
I kind of took the whole thing in season 3 that maybe she was reading too much into the relationship. They probably could have done really well with, that good whole, let's sit down and have this relationship talk, but they're like 18, 19 years old, and who does that at 18, 19?
Exactly.
Well, I think Lip would probably have been all right with it, but then Kev put the fear of God up his ass. Because I think Lip basically is in that kind of place. He's already in responsible family mode, if you like. I mean, he wasn't asking for kids, he wasn't asking for marriage, but he could have happily had her there. I think, this is just my opinion, I think he could have happily had her stay with him, and it wouldn't have been a problem. But then Kev just said all that thing to her, and he just went, oh shit, he's right. And then, of course, then he saw all these signs that was just like, ugh, and it all went to hell in a bloody handbasket or whatever they say, and it was just not good. Not good. But
I haven't seen all of that being possible. It would happen like months or even a year after everything with Karen. I just think it was too soon after Karen. Yeah. It was too soon after Karen that he just wasn't in a place mentally or emotionally, and that
Karen.
I like Karen. I like Mandy. And so
She was
I like him.
Karen was just like a.
Those of you who are not moving in your little windows, you can shake heads or nod heads. I don't mind.
What's that?
Who shake or nod if you like Karen.
I didn't like her, like, especially with the whole thing when she had the baby and all that stuff, and how mean she was. She was just a nasty person. Like, in the beginning, I didn't have a problem with her, but with the whole baby thing, like, it kind of turned me off.
I liked her in the first season.
I like her up to the part where she got really intense, and she pretty much rapes Frank, and then the whole thing of the baby, she was trying to sell the baby, and then she went psycho for me. I like her before, and the way she talks to her mother, I don't like it.
Yeah, cowbag. See, that's what I mean. I mean, he pretty much damaged Lip. And even Ian said, don't mess Mandy around. I think they were right for each other there at that point, because she was sort of healing him from Karen-ness, and he was healing her from all the family crap. I think they were just right at that moment for each other, and then it all just fell apart.
I mean, like, I don't like Karen, but I was extremely like whenever Mandy ran her down in the car.
Oh my God. I was watching it on a live stream, and it was like a few seconds behind, and the girl on the side had put, oh, I'm really sorry for screaming, and we were like, why did you scream? And then suddenly it came on, and then the sound went, ah! And we were like, oh shit. Like, result of death. We're like, okay, nobody was expecting that. That was amazing. Who wrote that episode? Does anybody remember?
What'd you say?
Does anybody remember who wrote that episode?
Oh, no, I don't remember.
No, I can't remember. It was great.
I've kind of always looked at Karen as being just as emotionally damaged as Mandy is and stuff, in different ways completely, but whereas Mandy went the nurturing route and wanting to make sure everything is okay and make life better and and get this nice little family home life going on. Karen went the complete opposite direction and decided to blow up her life and stuff. So I don't know. As characters, I like them both. Now, as people, not so much. As characters, I like them both.
I mean, I did feel bad for Karen, I have to admit, in that bit where she went to the purity ball with her dad and he just totally
Oh,
screwed
that was
her over.
horrible.
Yeah, I did have to say I did feel bad for her, but then she just kind of let rip on everything then.
Was that episode Order Room Service where she gets hit, or was it Civil Wrongs?
No, that was episode 9 where the whole
Frank the Plumber?
Yeah, it was a few before the end, yeah.
That was written by Krista Vernoff. It was Frank the Plumber.
Oh, she writes for Grace too. I don't know why, but for me, I kind of notice facial expressions, like just little things that the actors do, and there's been some times throughout the first 3 seasons where Laura would just have this. They would say something, and like there's this one scene where in the first season where Sheila was going to go outside, and she ends up not being able to go outside. It was when Kevin and Veronica were getting married, quotation marks, and stuff, and she just kind of has this look on her face like,
really sad.
She was really sad, and she really wanted her mom to do this, and this is something that she's been dealing with pretty much her entire life, of her mom not being able to do this stuff, and she just looked so defeated in that moment that I was just kind of like, there is so much more going on to this girl and stuff. So, and then there was that scene with I think on the last season and season of the first season, the last episode, where her and Lip are on top of that building, and she just looks, it's like she knows she messed up. She knows she messed up with Lip, and she's lost, and she doesn't know where to go, and she just looked, I don't know. And so just her little things, Laura throwing little stuff like that out just made me kind of not dislike Karen as much as, because there just seemed to be more going on than just her being
totally. In the first 2 seasons, I had no problem with her. The 3rd season, I was like, oh my, just like Jimmy Steve, it was kind of like, all right, you need to go.
Back off, Jimmy Steve. Jack,
yeah, Jimmy Steve Jack.
All of you. Anyway,
I just want them to come back. If they only say in season 5, my name is, period, that's it, I'll be happy. I'll be like, okay, I'm glad he came back.
I really don't. That's my prediction for that. I don't think he's coming back now.
Oh no, I don't think he's coming back for longer than a couple of episodes.
Yeah.
Which
Okay.
very disappointed by that, and he keeps saying that I'm wrong. I'm not wrong, but
I know this will not be a spoiler because it will have been announced. But who is what's his face coming into it as? Oh God, that doesn't help you at all. Is it Dermot thingy?
With Fiona, the guy with Fiona.
Yeah, is it Dermot?
She meets him in the diner, right? That he's like, oh, you want to go out? And then she says, I can't. And then she shows the alarm. Is that the guy you're talking about? Her, what is it? Her ankle monitor?
I think so. Is he called Dermot Mulroney?
Oh, Dermot, that's her boss. He's replacing the other guy.
Sean.
Replacing who?
Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Yes.
Which I'm so sad about because I absolutely love him.
What, the same character?
No, different name.
Oh, I was going to say.
But it was kind of like a replacement for Mickey. Stop. It was kind of like a replacement for that because the other guy wasn't available, I guess. So.
I was like, we're bringing this really big name in for 1 episode. Bye.
No, what is Jeffrey Dean Morgan doing? He got killed off in Supernatural ages ago. Come on.
Yeah, killed off in Grey's Anatomy. It's like, just we don't want him in shows. He's a piece of death and stuff.
They really did want him to come back, but they just couldn't. It was like the scheduling didn't work out, and then he's doing this big thing on History Channel, some mini series. Is it the History Channel? I don't know. or A&E, I don't know, something where he's doing this big thing. So I'm guessing that it just couldn't be worked out. Which I like Dermot, so he's cool.
And he's
stuff,
doing
but I-
he's doing conventions in England as well.
Getting to something 50 channel. I just went, sorry.
The history of Supernatural. I don't even like him. I'm sorry, I really don't. I never did. Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Probably if I'd seen him. If I'd seen him in Supernatural first, I probably would have liked him in that. But I saw him in Grey's Anatomy first, and I was just like, "Go away!"
I've never watched Grey's Anatomy or Supernatural, so I don't.
I love Grey's Anatomy, but he was so irritating in that.
Did you watch it?
Has somebody got like is someone bored and is pressing a cricket's chirping noise? Keep hearing this sound effect going like they're really bored.
But I'm pretty sure. I that guy, that Sean, is that what you were saying his name was, Maria? The other one? Sean, is that his name?
I'm horrible with names, so.
Yeah,
His
Sean.
character name.
Their character is Sean.
Character name. I don't know his real name. I've seen a lot of people get worked up and be like, oh, another one. I'm pretty sure he's gonna end up being like a Craig Heisner type person, where he's around for like 1, maybe 2 episodes, and that's it. And stuff. He'll be like here and gone, and the only reason I remember him.
Did I see her cut off her ankle bracelet with a pair of scissors?
Well, I think once she's done, when it's like she's finally done with her.
Yeah, I'm not debating that. I just didn't think they could come off with scissors.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think that's.
It looks like she's cutting it off with a pair of scissors.
Yeah.
I'm like, can she
Yeah.
do that? I thought you had to have them removed.
Sure, yeah, I'm sure. I
I
know
thought
on
they
Ray
were really
Donovan.
complicated.
Yeah, on Ray Donovan, they had it was like really complicated, which is another Showtime show. So maybe they should kind of, talk to each other.
That's what I was thinking. I thought the police had to remove them, or whoever was in charge.
Yeah, I think you can take it off, but it's probably going to take more than a pair of scissors, maybe like wire cutters or something.
So if you remember, she took it off in season 4, so she's probably an expert by now.
That's right. Yeah, but she was also really stoned, so who knows what they
That's
did.
no point.
Oh, someone's watching us from Mexico.
Hola. Everybody said hola.
How do we wave? Hello. No, just say hello. She's put, we are watching you girls. Shameless is the best TV show ever for us. Greetings from Mexico. That's to Droid ETV. Hello from all of us. Everyone say hi.
I recognize that name. Hello.
Oh God, someone's done a screenshot and I'm in it. Oh God. It's like I'm the big person in it. Oh Lord.
You're in 2. I don't know if they didn't copy you on that tweet, but yeah, you're in one.
Oh God, it's huge.
They were tweeting to enter the giveaway, so yeah, it's pretty funny. Mendy's in a couple of them too.
What? No, I'm not.
Yeah.
Just it.
Man, I really should have done my hair at least.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't have time. I've had family and I've been cooking.
I was like, I'm responding to him. I'm like, and I shouldn't even be talking to her. I'm like, not even awake. Like, I literally grabbed my phone as soon as my eyes opened and I saw all these things, and I was like, oh shit, let me just.
I know. I didn't want to disturb you, but I thought you would see them when you woke up. I was just like, I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine.
Oh no.
Do you know when it will be available? Not live streaming, but just regular in England. I've been asked that, and I can't seem to find out the answer.
What, season 5?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
It'll be like a while, right?
I don't think we've had season 4 yet.
No.
Okay.
Are there 4 that shows it here?
More 4, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find that out for you.
I had somebody ask me when it was going to be out in India, and I'm like, I don't know.
They're basically forcing us to live stream it, so that's good. We just get to watch it on TV.
It might have been. When did I go and see? Right, this sounds like a really random question, so don't think I'm weird. But when did I go and see the 1975 with Vicky? Was that last year? Last January? 2013, I think. Was it? Or was it this January?
Last year? 2014, I think. Because you went to North Gar Street without me, bitches.
Was that last January? Just
Yeah.
gone. Okay, well they had season 3 on that January, so season 4 might be just coming now.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Which is about right if you think on. For it to be on terrestrial TV in the UK a year after.
It's not even terrestrial.
Well, it's cable, satellite. I mean, readily available, I should say. If most people have Sky now, so I'll see if I can find out though. Here we are, Shameless USA. Ooh, there's a thing. Let's see what it says. US version of the hit comedy drama, blah blah blah. It's not helpful. What episode is it? Menu.
I don't know. Who are you?
Did somebody just join? Did somebody new just join?
Well, I see where Maria added draw.
Yeah.
Awesome. Oh, season.
Apparently she is not interested in our conversation anymore. She draw.
No, because I'm waiting for her to find out what's the answer. I'm waiting.
Right. No, it's still only on season 3 on the website. So season 4 must be on its way. Yeah. So season 5 is not going to be till next year, I would think. Actually, in the UK.
Oh, they are not going to be happy with that.
Completely off topic, but has anyone watched Comet the movie? With Emmy?
What?
Comet?
Comet?
Comet
No.
with Emmy? So good, you should watch it.
Is it good?
It's really good. It's really different. It's trying to see if I find. Yeah, it's really different. It's.
What are you doing?
I was looking for my comic poster. But
Oh, I thought you were trying to kill a fly. Oh, just show us your shirt while you're standing up.
Anything in the back? It says something in the back.
I want it.
Does it say something in the back? This one? I know one of them do.
Oh yeah.
You have hair. There we go. Right, stand.
Hashtag Gallavich.
Stop. Hashtag Gallavich.
I must do that.
Picture down.
My daughter wears the hoodie to school, and she's like, I really hope none of my teachers watch this show. And I'm like, why? And she's like, well, because if they do, then they know what this show is about, and it would be considered promoting, and well, this show is inappropriate for kids my age. And she goes, I'm like, did anybody know? She goes, no.
I love the movie so much, I got the poster. 'Cause I'm a poster person.
Wow.
I love posters, but it is a really good movie. I definitely recommend it. I know. I have a book. I have a really big book, and I go into movie theaters, and I'm like, do you have any posters? And they're always giving me some. I got one the other day of one of the turtles, but it wasn't the right turtle.
Did any of you guys see William H. Macy's? Oh, now I'm doing it too, Maria. Thank you.
Well, you don't know him well enough to call him Bill. We don't exactly know him.
Okay.
It's a pain in the ass when you're tweeting about him, though.
Yeah, right.
Half my character's gone.
Did
Sorry,
any
go
of
on,
you guys see his movie Rudderless?
No. With Selena Gomez, right?
I've been told that it is so good, and there's actually like Oscar buzz about it, which I think is amazing.
Oscar buzz.
No, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I hadn't seen
Oh,
the
don't
giveaway.
forget People's Choices on this Wednesday.
Yeah. Already?
Yeah. Yep,
I'm
it's
gonna
on
bring
Wednesday.
my other Shameless swag so you guys can see it.
I don't even know where mine is at.
When is my?
I know where my shirts are at.
Where your shirt's at?
In my dresser thing.
You're better about it than I am.
I probably have one of yours by accident, but I don't.
I'm sure you have all of mine by accident. She steals my t-shirts.
What? No.
Yeah.
All right.
But
So
they know how evil
is
you are. I
like-
told them all about you.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
this is like the best thing ever. This bag is amazing. It's like a canvas, I guess, and it has Shameless. So this is like where all the stuff was in this huge box. And then
Am I the only one who can't see her?
you can't see it? Oh, the bag.
I can't
Sorry.
see you. Where are you? Oh, there you are. There you are. You're there now.
So this is the bag. Looks really nice and big. It's a nice like weekend bag, I guess. Tote bag.
Yeah.
And then this is the hat.
Me?
Yes.
Mhm.
Dangerously
Shameless in the back.
tickling me.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like doing Cinderella.
That's why I said dangerously close.
And it's funny because every time I went to order this thing, it was sold out. And now
That's why. They have a bunch of them.
Yeah.
I have it. I have that one.
The mug,
Yay!
the Gallavich.
I cannot wait for that. I will drink my coffee from it every day.
Yes. I stopped drinking coffee, but I will drink my tea.
Yeah, I can't drink coffee because my coffee pot broke.
Oh, and then my other shirt that I have in the room, and the sweater, and then the Roku, which was pretty. It was so funny because I was watching. I was at a screening of American Sniper, and right before it started, I was telling my husband about Roku, and we were just having like this conversation. Then I got home and I had the Roku. I was like, "Oh my god, that's so awesome!" It was like perfect.
What is Roku a brand?
So it's
To get yours?
It's you can watch streaming on your TV. So it's basically like a USB type of device that you put it into your TV, and then you can stream like Netflix, Vivo, all these things that you can watch. A Showtime anytime, you can watch it on your TV. So so you don't have to do like on demand. You would just watch it on here. So
Probably won't work for me then.
like I have it might I know I have there's Apple TV is like something similar to that. This is just a thing. Yeah, it should work. I mean Netflix, if you have Netflix it should work.
Okay.
But there's like a whole bunch of Pandora, Hulu, like all these Amazon instant video, all this stuff.
See, I have to say I was so impressed that they did the whole Gallavich promotion thing, and that they did. I mean, they really seem to be behind them, and I thought that was great.
Yeah.
And stuff, especially after 3 years, it's like, oh, them, yeah, they're okay.
Well,
And then
what I was saying, I think it has a lot to do with the success of Orange is the New Black, because it's been so successful, and I think now they're realizing that this is a positive thing. It's not something that has to be the backstory. It should be something that should be in the forefront. So I'm excited, and I'm glad they used the agency that they used to do that too, which specializes in the LGBTQ community. Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Which I just have to say, I'm off topic. I have now watched 2 seasons of Orange is the New Black. I am hopelessly addicted and in love, and I am so sad, depressed that it's not.
I'm still watching season 2.
So good.
So good.
No spoilers, please.
I haven't watched any of it. Okay.
Oh,
And-
we'll watch. It's awesome.
I will.
They send me the Twitter. They were giving like who you throw your pie for, and someone nominated me. I literally got in the mail little pies, little apple pies, and they said thank you. We'll always throw your pie. I think I still have the thing, and like yeah, they're pretty cool with their whole Twitter. It's fun.
And if you haven't seen it, I really suggest. I held out. I was like no, and then a couple weeks ago I started, and I'm very much in love now.
Oh, it's on my list of things, but I've got so many things still left to watch.
Oh, I know what you mean.
But stupidly, even though I have so many things that I need to watch new, we're rewatching Lost.
I know. I
don't have time for that.
I watch
I actually bring myself to do that yet.
I'm always watching either Friends, Law and Order SVU, which I'm obsessed with that show. I'll watch it 100,000 times because they give it here 100,000 times in a week, and the other one is Sex and the City. Like I've seen those shows, and I say I'm gonna watch something else, but I always end up watching those shows because they give them so much. So if you're like flipping to the channel, it's like, oh, why not?
I tend to rewatch things only because, well, one, because I love them, but two, there's so much stuff that's on now that I haven't watched that requires my like full attention to watch it, and I just don't have that kind of time to dedicate to TV, so or anything really. Like so, I'm constantly going back to stuff that I've already seen because it doesn't take my dedication. I can just enjoy it and do something else while I'm watching it and stuff. So, but to commit to actually watching a new show or new anything, I'm just like, oh, I have too much.
I've spent the last 3 days now, 4 days watching the Shameless marathon. I could have been watching anything else, but it's on. It's like, okay, why not? Let's watch it. And
yeah, you have to watch it. If it's on.
Exactly.
I actually got caught up on. I actually watched Gotham. I was gonna watch Shameless, and then, Gotham. All 10 episodes of Gotham have been sitting on my DVR for ages, and I'm trying to clear it off because it's not coming with me. So I'm trying to clear everything off of it, and so I just ended up watching that. But I did watch some episodes of Shameless this week.
Did you do the drinking game where you take a shot every time they say Jim Gordon? Can they say that man's name anymore? This is James Gordon. It's Jim Gordon. Is this James Gordon? Oh, it's Jim Gordon. Oh, look who's there. Oh, hi, nice to meet you. I'm Jim Gordon. It's like, all right, we get it. You're Jim Gordon. Stop saying his name. The first 3 episodes drove me insane just because of that. I was like, I can't watch this anymore. But I finished it. But it's coming back.
I really didn't pay attention to the show at all because I don't remember I don't remember them saying his name once.
Oh yeah, watch the first episode alone, and it was like on Twitter, it was like a big thing. Everyone was saying, "Oh, let's do a drinking game," because they keep repeating his name so much. It's pretty funny.
I bet you the Shameless fans who are watching are like, are we watching the right Hangout?
We were just taking a little shortcut. I mean,
Free time out to talk about some other things.
Yes, kind of recharge because no one's really talking about Shameless, so.
Well, can we talk about season 5 without talking about any spoilers?
Yeah, I mean, you can talk about not so much. I mean, because we don't know. We know spoilers, but we don't know anything concrete. Like, okay, this is gonna happen, but you know what I mean. Like, you don't know for sure. I've seen that in the past, but they'll throw a little spoiler, but then it's like a small piece out of this huge thing. So.
Oh yeah. Their spoilers are always. You think that they're really, really huge, and then you watch them in context, and you're like, okay.
Yeah.
That ended up being like 5 minutes of the entire thing. It's like, all right.
I wonder if they're gonna stream it again, the first episode, like they did last year, or they streamed it earlier.
I'm actually trying to get confirmation on that now, but I haven't heard anything back yet.
Because they didn't really heavily promote even the marathon. The Shameless marathon. It was kind of like I went on the site and I saw, starting New Year's Day they're gonna have that. I was like, okay, like that would have been nice to know that ahead of time, but yeah, I don't know. Hopefully they'll do it again.
That's kind of what bugs me too, is because they don't really heavily promote it enough, and it's got a lot of fans.
Promote it on YouTube.
Jaden says they promoted it on YouTube.
But YouTube is like, you have to really be on there to see it. Like they should be promoting it on their Twitter or on like all the other social media sites. It's really tough to like. 'Cause I honestly, Tumblr and YouTube, I rarely go on.
I kind of wonder if they have somebody full time for the social media stuff, or if they have what other people, other networks have.
Did you mute?
No, not on purpose. What have I done? Ah!
You muted Mandy.
How?
Let me unmute.
How have I done that? Sorry, Mandy. Oh my God, what have I done?
Click on her picture.
Yeah, but it won't unmute.
And then unmute it.
It won't unmute.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, it's gone off again. Hold on. Oh my God, this is... I don't even know how I did that, but it takes like 4 clicks.
Okay, hold on.
What have I done? Mandy. See, it won't unclick. I'm so sorry.
Didn't she do it herself?
Mandy's like, fine. Oh, I don't even know how I did it.
You might have to come back.
Mandy went out.
No.
Again, or?
No, because it said unmute a minute ago, and then
I know it did unmute and then it muted again.
Yeah.
Can you do it? Did you do
You
it?
muted her?
How did I do it? I was nowhere near it. I was just about to read Danny's thing.
No, she's so, you. Oh wait,
Wait,
hold on.
I'm gonna.
There. Oh, you muted her again. Can you sign, Mendy? Do you know how to sign that?
Hold on. Did you just unmute yourself?
Try to
Yes,
Okay.
let me speak.
Have you done it?
Yes, am I back?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yay!
That's so funny.
What happened?
Did you go and scroll down accidentally? The browser just went flying over all our pictures, or what?
I don't even know. Right? Because I don't really use my mouse, and it's just kind of like landing on stuff, and I'm just over here going, probably because I'm looking at Danny's question over here, and I'm just going like this. You know when you just go like this on your thing?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Mandy.
No problem. I'm used to it.
I'll probably end up muting someone else in a minute, so if I do, just shout out, because I don't even
You
notice
muted
what I'm
Maria as
doing.
well for a second.
I'm so tired.
What was Danny's question?
Sorry, I'm keeping my hands up here. Does anyone think that with the success of Mickey, Noel will get any offers for other movies or even TV shows?
I hope so.
That's
What do you think he'd be really good at? What role do you think he'd be really good at?
Ooh. Well,
Sorry, I'm thinking.
whether or not Noel will be getting any with his success will lead to Shameless will lead to more TV show offers and movie offers. Jaden shakes her head yes.
I'm trying to think what roles he's done, and like maybe something that he hasn't done, but he's been so diverse in his roles that it's hard to think of one that would be different.
Yeah, I mean, I think he could be great at any of it. To be honest, Though I would like to, if he were to go after, I would like it to be something that's already established. Only because not because I don't think like a new show would be good, but new shows there's you never know if they're gonna last one episode or and stuff. So I would either hopefully it would be like not another Shameless, but a show that would go off like Shameless, or at least an established show, or even movies.
I'm trying to think which show though would be good for him to be on now.
Ooh. Sorry, have you seen what Danny's put in the corner?
Danny, I don't remember mentioning that, but all right, it sounds cool to me.
She's put, for those of you who can't see the group chat, she's put, I have a thought I remember Mendy mentioning something about being a detective, like when he was going to find Ian. That would be kind of cool. He'd be like the shortest detective ever.
He was really good at this.
Have like a really, really tall sidekick.
Like in True Detective? Is that the one on HBO, True Detective?
Oh my god. Oh, but you have to have
Somebody's
two.
dog.
Who could his sidekick be? His partner.
Oh my god, Kev. No, Kev would be that would be awesome. That would be the best show
No,
ever.
because then it would have to be a comedy show.
But he could be kind of like the straight, like the straight man, and then Kev is the comedy aspect.
Kev would be Woody Harrelson.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Jaden wants them to make another.
No. Is that Mickey and Kev though, or are we talking about Noel and somebody sensible?
I would be happy with whatever. I mean, whatever they feel more comfortable in.
Okay, I have a fun question. And we did this when we were talking. We went to a Charlotte convention in not January at all, February, sometime. Anyway, while we were talking, we came up with like spin-offs that we could have done. Do you remember, Claire?
Yeah.
Anyway, so I don't know if you watched Charlotte. Anyway, so what do you think about like if you did Shameless spin-offs? So given I think Nick and Kev would be a good Shameless spin-off.
Oh, totally.
That would be so weird.
And that would
That
clearly be a comedy.
Kicking the shit out of people. I mean,
They would be like
that
the
would
odd
literally
couple.
be it.
Right.
Sorry.
What did you say?
Nothing, Kyle.
They'd literally be like the odd couple. Can anybody think of any
Oh
other
my
really
god.
cool spin-off?
They're actually redoing that show, The Odd Couple. With,
Are they? Is
with
that with Kevin Mickey?
Matthew Perry. Oh,
Matthew
please,
Perry, yeah.
please let this one hit. I really want to see
know.
Matthew Perry more.
Who's Matthew Perry?
I don't know.
I have raised you wrong.
She's young. She gets a pass.
No, she does not. And it's still on air. It's not allowed.
Disappointed in you, child. So disappointed.
So we have the possible comedy with Kevin
Is he
and
the guy
Mickey.
who played the tall one?
I
I
wouldn't
would
mind
love to see
Noel
V.
and Emmy in something else together. I think they would be. I think that would be great. That'd be cool.
I think V should have like her own medical show, like a Dr. Oz type of show, but like the ghetto version. You know what I mean?
Oh my god, yes! That would be amazing.
Ghetto doctor.
Oh god.
I would like to have like the Milkoviches, like The Sopranos.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh, that would be great.
That would be incredible.
I like that, Elise. That's a good
I
one.
actually think I saw Jay Michaels say something about that along those lines and everything. So it's kind of.
Yeah, I've heard him say that too.
He's very into his Milkovich family ties. What about Cameron in his manic phase doing like a cooking show? Not Cameron.
And it
like
airs
it.
like at a random time too. It's not like during the day. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning. Let's make a turkey. You know, like
It'd be like on public access television or something.
Even weird because he said he was vegetarian or something.
yeah, right, exactly. But he doesn't finish. He never finishes the meal though. That's the whole thing of the show. It's like you start it and then all of a sudden he starts talking about like sports or something. Really go
We're
off on
gonna
a
put that in
tangent.
the oven, and now we're gonna build a car.
Here's how you tie a knot.
I'm over here, my sister's coming on, and we're gonna do her hair. What would Debbie's show be? This is a great game.
Oh
Oh,
my goodness. Gossip Girl?
something like the South Side version of the Golden Girls, except for with teenagers.
Oh God, with the other two.
I
Oh
can
my
see her being a Blanche. Or not a Blanche, Sophia. I can see her being a Sophia.
Golden Team?
The Golden Teens. Oh, that's a good one, Jaden. I like that. Golden Teens.
I don't watch enough Golden Girls to know.
It's very popular over here.
Yeah, it's
Very
popular over here
popular.
too, but I just haven't watched it.
Oh yeah, it's really good. It's so funny because they had a very early on they had like a gay character on the show, and that was like controversial because they had him there. It was so funny. It's
Oh,
so
yeah, I
crazy
remember
how
that.
far we've come. Yeah.
Don't think if there's anybody else, is there really? Sheila would be on QVC selling sex toys.
Oh my God, yes.
How smooth it is.
You know, I have to say, I was kind of disappointed that she stopped doing that. I thought that was I was like, oh look, you know, Sheila has something in at the end of season 3, yay! And then in season 4, nada. I'm like, really? You took the one thing that was like totally Sheila away and stuck her
I
with.
totally thought she was gonna start selling Tupperware at the end. I was like, oh, she's having like a Tupperware party. I was so wrong. I should have known. Shameless.
So good. Oh, maybe she'll still do it from
I
like.
thought it was perfect for her character.
We should have known really, shouldn't we? Because it's what she knows.
Uh-huh.
The only way Frank could have a spin-off is if he did something that was completely non-Frank-like. So, and well, that would just be dull. So,
One moment.
although I guess you could say season 3 pretty much was his spin-off.
Yeah, seriously.
Okay, I'm muting myself purposefully.
Okay. What? I can't hear you. Um,
So are any of you guys worried about how they're going to whether or not they're going to do Ian's bipolar justice?
I would think
I
that
am very, very
like
worried.
that we cannot consult with like medical professionals and people who deal with and have seen the symptoms and stuff. We cannot do that just to because obviously they'd want to do a realistic and good storyline and not want to like to offend anybody. No,
Mm.
a lot of sort of really bad like soap opera type things that we have here. The controversial storylines, they go and speak to like victim groups or whatever, depending what the storyline is, and try and get the best overall picture of it so that they can do it justice. Like regardless, people will probably complain that maybe they take it on such a big role, you know, people take offense and whatever. But I mean, I think sort of not enough TV shows dealing with probably mental health in a great way.
I can see them amping it up because it is Shameless and just amping, taking it to the next level. But I don't really see them doing it in such a way that would make fun or
No.
or anything like that. I think they would take stuff that would really happen, and these
Well,
are.
kind of like what they did with Monica. I mean, Monica, I think it was a good depiction of that because she had her highs and she was great, and you saw like how she wanted to help her kids and be a good mom and do stuff. But then you saw her lows, which were, not finishing things. I joke about that, but that's, one of the things that you start something, but then the next minute you don't want to do it, or and then you get really depressed. So I think they already kind of showed that they get it, and they can give it a good spin on a take on it. So
Yeah.
it'll just be interesting to see how they incorporate everything. And because I mean, Ian has to function. We can't just see him the whole time like Frank in a bed, throughout the whole season. He has to have some. He has to be able to
We'll probably
function.
have to be really careful about doing it with Ian as well because there's so many people invested in him as a character,
Right. Yeah.
and the way he interacts with all the other characters because now the whole family on the same team
Yeah.
and Mickey will be rallying around him to make sure that he's
Mhm.
okay. So
Yeah.
I think that'll be weird as well because Ian's never really been a main focal point for the Gallavich as a whole. He's always
Right.
been there to help
Yeah.
in situations, but they've never all been like everybody's attention's on Ian, and now it is. So
Yeah.
that'll be interesting to see if that changes the dynamics within the family as well.
Mhm.
I think they'll end up being very, very honest with with what can happen, and I mean honest to the point where I think for some fans, and I'm probably in myself, and for a lot of fans, because it's Ian, it'll be hard to watch. If it was another character, it might not be as hard to watch, and it might not be as I don't know, as upsetting, because I mean we watched it with Monica, and it was upsetting, but it was upsetting because of how it affected kids.
Yeah.
Whereas this is Ian. We've known him since the first season. We've seen him, go through so much. So to see him go through those same type of things, it's just I can see why the fans are very trepidation are very concerned about it, because I don't think they want to see Ian go through that. It's like last season, it was one thing to say, oh, we want to see more, we don't want you to just sweep it under the rug, and now that it's actually being faced with watching him go through that, it's like, oh, wait a minute, no, don't want to see this. Just make him be happy again, medicated and all on the right track and stuff. So I think that'll be interesting. But I don't think they will. I think it'll be shameless about it, just because they're shameless about everything, and it would be wrong if they weren't that way with his storyline. But I don't think they're going to do it in a way that is disrespectful.
No, but I wouldn't expect them to. It's just, as Marie said, they have sort of broached that topic before. I think that they'll be particularly careful on how they depict it with Ian because of all the reasons you just said. So I think it'll be interesting to see. Obviously, you said people will probably be invested in that staff to put an movie in, but I don't think they'll shy away from that because of that reason. They'll say, well, this is a realistic, you know, depiction of it. And, it can only do good things by making people more aware, even if it is through, fictional content like this. I think that's a good thing. So.
Yeah. And I'll probably cry like a half a dozen times, so prepare for that. Is anybody excited about Fiona's storyline?
I'm happy that she's not gonna get cavity searches. Hopefully this year. I'm looking forward to that.
Oh my god.
That was just really tough. And she even said acting for that, getting prepared for that scene was really tough. So I'm looking forward to that.
I don't think I've ever heard anybody say that. That's a new one. I thought I heard a bunch of them. No, that's new. I'm interested to see what they do with her in regards to trying to balance children and her personal life and stuff, because just speaking as a single mom myself, it's a lot freaking harder than people think, and it's not just and any mom would actually. I'm sorry, it's not even a single mom thing. It's any mom who has to juggle kids and work and friends and husbands or boyfriends and stuff like that, and it's not easy, and things get forgotten, and you're not there for everything and stuff. So I'm kind of interested in them showing how she travels that road or tries to travel that road, and if she's successful, well then congratulations, because I haven't figured it out yet.
Hey guys, I have to get going soon. I have to be somewhere. So I actually have to drop off, but please, continue, and then I'll let you guys know. I'll announce the winners later on. And keep sending your screenshots if you're watching but not participating, and I'll do it tonight. Maybe I'll do it around the time that Shameless would have normally aired. So anyway. But yeah, continue on, and then I'll just drop off.
Okay. Maybe say bye before you go there.
Oh, okay. Right, I was just gonna be like, slowly fade away.
Oh, I didn't see Claudia go. Shoot.
Yeah, she had to go.
Do you think Cameron is putting or did put input into the writing? Because he had said he knows someone who's bipolar. Sorry for the late question. Says Danny. Oh, you mean do you think he had input into the bipolar storyline?
Yeah.
I mean, probably not when they were writing it, but definitely when how to portray it, and maybe adding more to it once, because usually the process is they get the script and then he can say, well, how about this? We go this direction, and I'm sure a lot of the stuff, and they've said it how they improvise. So I'm sure he had a lot of input, definitely, in delivering the actual scenes and how to do and how to portray it. So.
Yeah, I know they have a lot of leeway with some of the lines as well. I know they've said that before, although they do have the scripts and they stick to them as much as they can. They do get a lot of not freedom to change it all, but they do get ways to try out how they're going to say stuff. I know that, so they might have sort of gone, well, I don't think I understand this. This is how I was feeling, kind of thing.
I'm excited to see William H. Macy's episode, because he's directing, and
William H. Macy.
That part. William H. Macy. I can't. I have a tick. I can't say his just William.
It's not just him. It's everybody.
Bill. I can't say Bill
I don't know
Macy.
who you're talking about. If you just it could be anybody.
Yeah, but I'm excited to see because it looks like he was really excited to do that, and being that he's been on the show since the beginning, and he knows the character, he knows everyone, and it'll be interesting to see how everyone else was able to like just come together in that episode because it has to be a little weird, especially when you have someone you've been acting alongside with all of a sudden telling you, well, you know what, why don't you try it this way? I think this would be better. So I'm sure they, respect him in such a way that they're feel honored. But still, just to see that episode played out, I think that would be pretty interesting.
I can't wait for that episode. I do know there's a lot of rumblings about his Frank last season and stuff, but just a William H. Thank you, Maria. Just from a performance standpoint alone, I thought he was so amazing in the last 2 episodes that I'm so glad he's been nominated for a SAG Award and Golden Globe. I'm thrilled because he did so good last season, and it really disheartens me when I see fans who don't like Frank are upset that he got a nomination and stuff because they don't like Frank, and it's like, well, you don't like him because his performance was, it's like they're 2 different things, and but I'm so glad I hope he wins and stuff. I'll be cheering for him.
Yeah, me too, for sure. All right, well, I think I'm just going to say goodbye. So it was great seeing everyone. And we'll have to do this again. We always say that, but hopefully.
Yeah, we should do them slightly more often, maybe after season 5 is finished at least this time.
Kind of just digest everything.
Yeah. What do you want to do about your winners and stuff?
Yeah, I'll pick 2, one from the screenshots that I'm getting from people who are just watching, and then one winner from here. So I'll just go through, and then I'll go to random.org, and that's how I usually my scientific method. I'll go in and I'll assign everyone a number, and then pick it from there.
Excellent.
So and I'll let you know. So I'll let you know definitely tonight. I'll have it by tonight once I get back and get settled and all that. So I'll post it and mention whoever wins. For sure. All right. Well, enjoy. Have fun, guys.
Okay. Yeah, I probably won't be on much longer because I need to eat tea at some point soon. So, yeah.
I think it's really funny that you say eat tea, you mean eat dinner, right?
Yeah, dinner. Same thing.
Yeah.
But
because I didn't know that when I lived in Ireland, and when I went there, people would say like, "Oh, it's time for tea," and I was like, "Tea? You're having tea? Actual tea?" And it's like pasta. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it depends on what we eat as well, and it also depends on where you live in the UK. Because some people don't say tea for a meal; they get really confused.
Some people say supper.
Supper, yeah, dinner, tea, scram.
Supper, yeah.
Is it supper?
I was raised saying supper and the and on hot tea. So but my grandma and stuff were German, so that might have a little bit something to do with it. Stuff. The OM. Are you guys gonna be able to live watch and stuff? Because I know how you feel about spoilers, and we do the live tweeting during that time.
What's that again?
I won't because
when season 5 starts and stuff, I know how you are. I know how you feel about spoilers, and I totally respect it, and stuff. So, are you guys going to be able to live watch and when the season starts? Because we do live tweeting and with the fans and stuff.
I always live tweet.
I won't.
Okay. Okay.
It won't really affect me. I'll be sleeping when it's happening because it's on the Sunday night and I'm there. So
I either live tweet or I get up first thing in the morning and do it, and then I always do it, and I always have. But if I get up late, I just avoid until I've watched it.
I won't.
I'm just like
be able to.
I'm not one of the people, I'm not one of those people who goes, "Oh my God, there's spoilers everywhere." I just I block it. But people kind of just...
I can't because of the streaming. It gets really bad. Like sometimes I get stuck, and then I get I feel like I can't really enjoy the episode because it starts freezing, you know. So I wait for it to finish, and then usually like 10-15 minutes later it will be up for download by torrent. And then sometimes I'm able to watch along West Coast, so it's okay. I just watch it a little bit later.
I usually end up watching twice because the first time I am doing the live tweeting and it's mainly just reacting and coming up with witty things to say. And then, so I don't actually get the full effect of the episode until after I'm done, and then I watch it again a second time, and I'm like, okay, this is, you know, so I'm like, then I can have the emotional reaction to the reaction I just said I had.
Yeah, that's what I have to do.
I do tell, I've been telling people, like, periodically for the past couple of weeks that once the season starts, during that time, we will be live tweeting, and it's not a spoiler, it's not spoiler free, so, you know, hide us, mute us, unfollow. Which,
yeah,
you know.
well, that's what we've always said. I always do a warning right before I start, so. Yep, we've never been spoiler free. We always do. As long as we give fair warning, people can do whatever they want to do. So.
Yeah. Wow, I'm at a loss for words.
I just saw something really weird on Twitter, which I wasn't supposed to see. I have just actually posted about tagging on spoilers on Twitter because somebody is just posting spoilers on Twitter. But they're putting like.
Yeah, but how do you block spoilers on Twitter? I only know just like not being on Twitter. But does it?
Well,
how does the tagging thing work?
I don't know if you the tagging thing on Twitter. I don't know if I don't think you can block like if it says spoilers. I don't think you can block it.
It's not so easy to block, but if someone doesn't tag it and they just write spoiler, you can't avoid it. But if they tag it, you can see the tag. That's the whole point.
No, sorry, I don't think so. I mean, I understand that you can avoid it, but my eyes can't avoid it. Like, if I read spoiler, I already read everything. Because it's very short. If it's one sentence, if my eyes read spoiler, I read everything. I think the only way to avoid spoilers on Twitter is that if you put a link with the spoiler, then okay, then I just won't click the link. You know?
That's mostly how I do it, or I do spoilers in the next tweet kind of thing, so that people have a chance not to look at the next one. I don't usually put them in the same tweet when I do them.
Most of my tweets are just reactionary, so there's very rarely any like actual spoilers in there. So I mean, it's you know, something about like I was doing a thing last weekend, doing a rewatch, and I put something like, Debbie, if you're gonna stalk somebody, watch out for cars and stuff, you know. So and it doesn't really tell you anything about it, but it kind of makes you go, what? Like, what's going on?
Just depend as well. If you've got like a Twitter client, you can mute certain things. I'm trying to find one. Translation. No, like my Twitter app you can mute things. You can mute tags. If you've got one that says spoilers, you can put it in your mute. What is that?
Oh.
I'm driving through with a car. Yeah, I'm trying to find one.
Could be here.
Yeah, I can. Were you talking then?
Yeah, I'm just like, can you hear me? My thing popped up that said I was muted, and I was like, I haven't touched anything.
You muted? Maybe I didn't mute Mendy then. Maybe it did it weird. Look, I'm on my phone. It's not me, I promise.
No, I think it was me. But it's fine if you can hear me. It's fine.
Although I actually do have to get going, so I'm going to bid the ladies farewell. Okay. And hopefully I will be able to be involved in the next Google Hangout. If not, that means I am in the process of moving.
When are you moving?
I'll be moving anywhere between February and June 22nd. the official move date is June 22nd, but it could happen earlier than that. So.
Oh, okay. Oh, hey, Claudia.
But I will see you guys. I will talk to you guys later, and thank you for having me. Have a great day.
Thank you for coming.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, so as I was saying, I don't know what Twitter you use, but you can, on some things, you can mute certain hashtags so you can avoid spoilers. But I usually, when I tweet one, I'll like put sort of spoiler in the next tweet, and then I'll put the spoiler in the next one so they don't see it. Excuse me. Ah, that's nice. Right, well, I think probably we've exhausted all topics for now. Okay, people don't know what I'm laughing at.
Not creepy. Not creepy.
I'm We're just laughing now. When someone else talk, I'm sick of seeing myself big. It's not swapping when other people are talking.
It's really off-putting when yourself comes up. Now you're all seeing me, which is horrible. But I'm like, oh, no.
Just gonna scroll through you all. Hello!
Hello.
Hello, there's Emmy in the background.
Danny did the exact same pose as Emmy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, show us your Gallavich hoodie again, Danielle.
Thank you.
It's so cool.
Thanks.
And Divergent t-shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome.
I haven't seen that yet.
Haven't you? Have you read the
neither.
book yet?
No.
Did you read the book? No. The book's really good.
I have the book on my Kindle, but
I know, I sent you it, didn't I? Oh, no, I sent you Vampire Killer.
I haven't read all that either.
We're like so many fandoms in this little group here. I'm trying to see what Claudia's got all over her walls.
Yeah, that's not creepy at all.
Oh, you can't look. If I can shut it.
What's moving so fast? What was that? I didn't see it. What was it?
It's Noel and Cameron and Odeya Rush and MotoGP.
Oh, what did you say was creepy? The thing behind her, isn't that the guy from How to Train Your Dragon?
Okay, so
So cute.
look at the lace and stuff.
I'm stroking my screen. I don't know what's happening. Oh, look! Hold on.
Can you spell my stuff?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gone. I was just clicking on it. Where's it gone? Oh. Hold on. Oh, look!
No.
Oh, you've got a right group. Who's this one? Who's the little redhead? Is that Willow?
Is it Ariel?
Who's this on the... Oh, is it Amy Pond?
I love that you're tapping your laptop like we can see where you're pointing.
I know, I'm asking. Who are they all, Elise? Hello?
We lost the lead.
We've lost the feed. Is she there?
There's this Black Widow.
Is her
And-
who?
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Hello,
yes.
can you hear me?
Yeah,
Okay, so
and now we can't.
Black Widow. Then you have the Ninja Turtles,
Mhm.
and then you have Ian and Mickey. That,
What is he
that's
using?
signed by Noel.
Where?
On the board
Oh, right, yeah.
picture. Yeah,
Is that the one you won?
yeah, that's the one I want. I chose that for Noel. I chose that one.
Like,
Excellent.
I don't really have. I feel like I need to show everybody my room now. Hold on.
I have nothing in my room.
Yeah.
So I have.
Oh, I have loads of stuff. Oh, I have I have Toothless as well. Look.
Oh, Toothless. Yeah, Toothless is behind Claudia. I just said that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's so cute.
Faces. Faces.
Oh, go away with your cool room.
I know mine. Like it's so crap compared to everybody else's.
So
Uh,
let's see. There's my Wicked poster
Oh, I love it. I was gonna say that. I love the Wicked
and
poster.
my Sherlock poster. My New York skylines. Another New York one. Lots of crop here.
How is yours crap?
My Buffy pop vinyl, which I don't think you can really see. Actually.
I love that.
Oh.
And just because I can, my photo with Benedict Cumberbatch.
All right.
Ah.
Yeah, okay. I can do that too.
Yeah,
Hold
you can.
fire. Mine is randomly in my wardrobe, but hello. That's all you get to see of my room because it's a mess and there's no fun posters in my bedroom and I can't go into the hall because my kids are asleep. Right. Thank you, viewers.
It's like 8:30 or 9:30.
Yeah, 8:30.
8:30, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I just realised, like, there's people who, there's only two, admittedly, but there's people watching this who are going, why are we looking around?
I've got a picture with this perfect man. I don't know if you can see who he is.
Ian Somerhalder.
Ian Somerhalder.
Oh my god, it's so
That's
perfect.
a really nice photo.
And Danny has a TN. It's signed? Who is it signed by?
No.
Noel, of
Aw.
course. Why did I have to ask that question?
What a stupid question.
I know, I just realised as I asked it. Let's see. Yay! Noel's signature does not look like anything. Do you ever realise?
Yeah.
None of them look like anything. It's just like.
I've got a few things that Andrew Garfield has signed for me, and his at least looks like A squiggle G squiggle. And Benedict's looks like Benedict Cumberbatch, doesn't it?
Well, it looks like, the
You can
Benedict
tell.
really does, yeah.
Yeah, you can tell what he's written on his, but it's like everything else. You just like some people's signatures just look like nothing like what they're supposed to. Like, what is this? I've practiced mine to within an inch of its life for when I'm famous.
Emma, have you told everybody about our slightly, absolutely fangirl moment of screaming in the subway? And people kind of looked at us and they went, whatever. New York, nobody cares.
Oh, what with Noel?
Yeah.
No. I forgot about that bit.
Really? Because it's the part that makes me laugh a lot.
Oh, well, you know when we went to have, you know I posted on Team Gallavich about meeting up with Noel in New York for coffee. You know when I posted about the Gallavich kiss?
Oh my god.
Yeah, and he told us about the
high five.
Yeah, the high five with Cam. Everyone remembers it.
Yeah.
He was telling us that when we went for coffee, and then he walked Claire and I with our friend Tony to the subway. Then he let himself into the subway with his card. So how he ever got onto the other subway, I will never know because you can't use it within 5 minutes in the thing. Anyway, but he walked us down into the subway, said goodbye, gave us a hug, walked out, and then me and Claire just literally
We were like, we'll walk down the stairs to the platform.
Oh yeah, we did go down the
And
stairs.
we were like,
so
I'm just going to her. Just wait.
we didn't wait, but we did not wait that long.
And then
And we just
like,
literally just screamed in the subway.
embarrassing moment.
No, but the best moment was when we were walking down. He just met us outside Whole Foods or whatever it was called. We were walking down the street, and somebody recognized him. And he went, "Oh my God, it's you!"
From
And I
Shameless
just went,
or the movie?
I don't know.
Well, the
Probably
film-
Shameless because he was still filming
Yeah, he was
Turtles.
filming while we were there.
Yeah, with his mohawk. So, yeah, he literally just went, "Oh hey," but instead of stopping, he just kind of said hi to the guy and then turned back to us, and I was just like, "You can go talk to him if you want." And he was like, "No, because I'm with you guys." We were like, "Oh."
It's so nice.
And then after that, he put his sunglasses on, so no one would recognize him. But just so you know, if you are ever in the company of Mr. Noel Fisher, he will give you his undivided attention.
Aww.
Oh, you guys are so cute. You were all like, oh. And then he went, what have you been doing? And I just literally can't remember anything.
It was so bad though because New York was so hot when we were there, and we had been out like all afternoon. And my immediate reaction, and I actually said this, was when I hugged him high, I went, "I'm so sorry, I'm so sweaty."
Yeah, he just went, well, we all are.
I was just like, oh, Claire, please.
That was the day we saw him in the black V-neck t-shirt.
Did he never takes off or has it like
Yeah, we think he's got like a sponsorship deal with someone for black V-neck t-shirts.
Probably.
If you haven't already noticed, you will notice it now that in almost all of his interviews and photo shoots, he's wearing a black V-neck.
I remember.
So me and
So what did you do when
Me
you
and me are
saw
always
the
saying-
GIF picture on your phone?
oh god, well, I tried to
Tell me,
hide
I
it,
need
didn't
to
I?
know.
First.
That was too good.
And then I was like, and then Tony, my friend's going like, I'll just show him. So I did, and then he went.
No,
this
Tony
kiss is
was
so
like, oh, what is
important."
this photo on your phone, Emma?
Yeah, she
What
was
is this photo on your phone?
trying to make it obvious. That was so embarrassing. And then he was like, this is such an important thing. And I was just like, oh god.
Very important.
no. So yeah, we had to show him that, and then, but then he was talking about the other. Was it that? It wasn't that? Yeah, it was that one, wasn't it? And that's when he told us about the kiss.
Yeah.
And he said, yeah, you know, we did that like 5 or 6 times, and then afterwards we like high-fived. We're like, yep, scratch it off the list. Made out with the team. We're like,
Yeah.
and I was this me and Claire going, oh, that's really cool, and inside our fangirls are going,
Oh my god.
it was so cool.
Just have to keep the fangirl on the inside.
It's really hard though, isn't it?
It is.
Because then they were going, shall we take some photos? And we were like, okay.
Oh my god.
Just sitting there
No,
chatting away on our
what
phone.
was really funny about that though was you were I was sitting opposite you, and Noel was beside me, and Tony was beside you. So you started taking photos, and I was like, can I ask him? Can I have a photo? Or what do I do? And then he was like, do you want to take a photo? I was like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, and then we swapped, and Claire and Tony were taking photos on their super cool phones, and me and Noel were trying to take them on our iPhones, and they weren't like working as well. So we were just like, oh, well, our phones are just crap. And they were going, well, we've got really good phones, and look what we can do. And we're like, okay. We're just sitting there, just watching them taking pictures, like, fine.
Yeah, you're right, Danny. Cameron will be like, oh my god, but Noel, no. He will do
How
that.
does the type to actually get too upset about someone getting off Fangirl? Not that I would. I'd be crying. That's so true.
So nice.
You do see it though. If someone was like, "Oh, it's Noel Fisher," like hair up to him and like probably knock him over because he's so small and just knock him flying.
How tall is he?
It was so funny. I think. What did you just say? Cameron wouldn't know. I think Cameron would be like, "Ugh,
Yeah.
just take this tissue and go
Go
away."
online.
Online is like, I don't know how to explain this, but when he meets the fans, he's so sweet, and I don't know. It's like
Oh, he's
two
sweet.
sides of him, I don't know.
He's very aloof online.
Yeah.
Oh, bye, Elise.
Bye bye. That was great. See you next time.
Yay! Talk soon.
Bye.
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 Yeah, I was saying, I think he's scared by the fans on the internet because I would be too, honestly, because they're really crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But then you see him with fans, and he's like so sweet, and I don't know. I get it.
That's good though, because I mean, it would be really awful if you met somebody that you really liked and they were horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. You remember when Team Monaghan?
Yeah.
I shouldn't really say. Actually, forget it. Never mind. I shouldn't really say it online.
Yeah.
What happened? I want to know.
Well, nothing. But I think they were quite strongly worded towards him a couple of times, trying to get him to follow.
Yeah, I remember.
So that might have not been the greatest influence, I suppose. I don't know what happened to them actually.
Sometimes she's there, sometimes she's not. I don't know.
Anyway, but yeah, that is a shame.
I remember someone telling me that he once followed her, but I don't know if it is true. And then unfollowed her. I don't know.
Oh, that's not good.
I don't know if it's true, but I mean, I get it if he doesn't. So.
Does he follow you?
No, never
Oh.
replied. Just retweeted me once, but I don't even know. I don't even think he knows me.
Oh no! I will have to make him aware
Yeah.
somehow.
You can imagine that if you are the person that all these people are tweeting about, it would be really weird if you like went on your Twitter and all the tweets were about you.
Mm.
That'd be
I mean,
a wee bit weird.
if they're sensible ones though, and
I know,
they're
but I mean like batshit crazy ones.
yeah, that's what I mean. Which some
Have you
people
seen
do.
the account with the comments on Cameron's Instagram?
Yes.
No.
Sorry, that makes me
Oh
laugh.
my god, that's insane. I was like,
It's just people.
I'm losing faith in the human race because. Oh.
It's just people posting comments that have been put on his Instagram page, and someone's done one for Noel's as well.
Yeah.
No.
Oh my god, they are crazy. I swear to God.
I don't know. I might cut the end off this. I don't know.
Yeah, because we're just like randomly chatting about
Shall we
Showtime.
say bye now and then carry on chatting afterwards? And
Stop broadcasting.
Oh dear. I don't know if I do. If I stop broadcasting, will it stop us chatting? I don't know how that
I don't
works.
I have no idea.
I don't want to cut us all off. But I don't want it to go onto the internet with us all saying stuff.
Yeah, especially the part about us screaming in the subway, which I'm sure he heard anyway because it was not far away.
That's true. But we've still got 2 people viewing. Oh, 1 person viewing. Someone didn't want to hear that story again.
I'm not retelling the story.
Alright, it's okay. Come back. We miss you. Right, people have probably had enough looking at our ugly month anyway. Well, my ugly month.
Right, well, if you do that.
Can I just
we've
say
been on
that
for like 2.5 hours. We can chat. Sorry, what did you say?
I'm obsessed with Ian and the baby. That picture. Oh my god. Like Ian holding the baby. Oh my god. Yeah.
I know.
Aww.
He's a
You're
little
like
obsessed.
a daddy for him. Yeah, look at this.
He's so cute.
Wait.
Oh,
Look at him. Oh my god. Cameron and babies can be together. Oh my god. Too much. Too much.
this is the ovaries exploding moment.
Yeah. Yeah, and he likes baby too, so it must be hard for him.
Right, okay.
Sorry, I'm getting mopey now about Cameron and Ian. Ian and Mickey. Oh, I don't know. I keep reading. I don't keep reading. I've read 1 spoiler and I'm just like.
Yeah. Which one?
I'm not telling you. I can't because
I know every spoiler.
but we now have 3 viewers and they might not know
okay.
any spoilers, so I can't say anything.
I read some bad spoilers, but I think everything's gonna be alright in the end, so...
Yes, I agree. Or not, because it's shameless, but you know. We just never know. Like we said before, you know, we don't... The spoilers that could mean... Well, the spoilers that you read could be worth like 10 minutes of storyline, so...
Mm-hmm. I think I know what you're talking about.
How many,
Right now.
I was going to like hint at it, but because, well, it's kind of already been hinted at with stuff that's been released.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that one, yeah.
I'm
The
not
one
gonna
that's
say
in
what
the
it
cliff.
is, but yeah.
The one that's on the cliff.
Yeah, it's kind of alluded to.
Dirty Ian.
Yep, but something that happens with people that have bipolar disease, so yeah.
Yeah. I suppose they have a lot of excess energy in all areas, if you like.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. The one with Ian as Svetlana is like, no, oh my god. That's but hilarious.
Sorry,
and
I
makes
just
me
want to
cry.
explain to viewers who are not reading because we also have a group chat down the side here. So
read the
when you
group
see
chat.
well, they won't be able to see the group chat. They'll just be able to see me going like this every few minutes, which is so. I just don't think you can see the group chat, but if you can, then you'll understand. But I'm pretty sure you can't. So occasionally, I'm reading something to the side, and then I just make a face. It's ridiculous reaction from there. This one says they've heard. Danny said she's heard a spoiler about Ian being the daddy to the next baby just like Lana.
Oh my god.
I think that's me.
No.
That sounds literally like we were talking
Headcanon.
earlier about someone read a fanfic or put it in their head as a headcanon. I'm like, this could happen.
Yeah.
I mean, if I was doing headcanon, oh no,
It would be
my
the least.
headcanon already happened. This is why I like Ian and Mickey, because they're already a gay couple. With a lot of fandoms, you already have to make up the pairings
Okay.
that you know are never going to happen, and it's very upsetting.
Not really a huge problem for me.
No, you're okay, and I'm okay, and we're okay with like Blaine and Kurt and Glee and these
Yeah,
two.
so can we not talk about it because it's all getting
Yeah.
fucked up. It's fucked
Well,
up.
I don't know. Well, we can't go off on a Glee tangent now.
No.
Right. I think we should maybe call this to order because it's nearly 9 o'clock, and I really need to eat dinner,
I really
supper,
need to use the bathroom.
whatever you guys
Well.
want to call it. You need the bathroom?
I do.
How long? Very long. Well done. Okay. Oh, I just had a text. Let me find out.
See the size of the mug of tea I just drank?
I did. Harry Potter mug.
Ooh.
Oh,
Covering the fandom bases. Excellent.
Yeah.
Right. Well, thank you for joining us. Sorry, I look a hot mess. And that's it, I think.
Okay. Bye, lovely people.
bye.
Bye. Talk to you soon. The camera. Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.